Clap.
Hello, everyone.
Clap. Wait, hold on. I heard the clap. We needed to do the clap. You were told right when we switched
Okay,
teams.
Fine, I'll count down.
Okay.
I'll count down. Do the clap.
Why would you talk?
It's
Why would you talk about and then counts and then not do the clap? Wait, so like you talked about clap, and then
My hands are off the wheel.
I'm gonna count. Hello, everyone. Hold on. We gotta do the clap. This has become chaos already. I'm gonna count to 3 and then we clap. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, clap.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Hurry up. My hands are off the wheel and I'm driving in the highway.
Clap. No one else clapped. How dare you all? You know I was gonna run.
I didn't clap.
Why can't you?
Oof.
Just say clap.
Yeah, clap.
Oh, but I thought you wanted us to clap.
I'm gonna count to 3. We say or clap and we say clap and clap or clap if you can. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, clap.
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 Clap. Clap.
Alright, that should do. That should do. Hopefully that guy says that to us. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. You can see that we've already got the chaos going on. How you guys doing?
I'm down here in the lower third.
You are. Kappa's currently driving to reach Dionysus here. So we just have to pull up on FaceTime.
Life is like a gashapon machine.
So from the look of it, Kaba's bottom left. Got it.
What?
Yep, that's the one. It curves slightly to the left.
What?
Just slightly.
What?
Oh.
You have to grab onto the wheel when you're down to your last dollar. Grab onto the wheel and keep spinning. That's why.
I don't understand, chat. I don't understand. I don't understand at all.
Where are we right now?
Dionysus. I mean, we're in Dionysus. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are, but we're in Dionysus.
Mind if I crashed a little bit?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can crash if you want. I mean, I already ordered your food, so you better get here quick.
I'm coming.
If he doesn't come in like, I'm gonna give him like a 30 minutes grace, and if he's not there in that half hour, I call dibs on the fries.
Oh, you little bitch.
Your fries will be stolen by Crook if you do not get here fast enough. Just remember that.
I will go ahead and French that out of your mouth if I see a fry in there.
Oh my.
And yeah, and yes, I can finish this family meal in 30 minutes. Yes,
that is true. That is true. I do believe Crook can.
For 4 bodies.
I believe in you, Crook. I believe in you.
It really depends on the pancake, because like if it's not done right, like it's gonna be like really dry and like not even syrup, and the drink will save
True.
from it. The French toast are good though.
I'm about to burn the restaurant.
What's happening? I can't.
Wait, why is he driving? Why is Kaba driving on the left side of the car? Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, okay, never mind.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I thought he was driving like a European or Japanese car or something like that.
No.
I was like, is he driving like
it's normal.
Japanese or European car? He's on
It's normal.
I'm more of a motorcycle type of guy, but for some reason I'm driving a car.
It just happens. It just happens sometimes.
Whose car is this, by the way?
It's mine. I'll let you borrow it so you can get to Denny's. It knows the way. You don't even have to have your hands on the wheel. It just knows the way.
You shouldn't have trusted me with your car.
It knows what it's
I'm
doing.
going to like 10 Denny's in this
What it's
county.
doing. Don't worry. The car knows how to get here, knows what it's doing. You'll be okay. I've enchanted it.
I didn't know you had the new Elon Musk smart car.
No, it's my enchanted car. Get it right. It's magic, not science.
I don't need a car. I'm flying.
I mean, it was kind of half put together. It's kind of held together by duct tape, but it should be fine. Kaba should be fine.
You can transform into a car.
You can transform into a car?
Maybe. I'm
Holy shit,
part robot,
why
so
did
why
you
not?
just pick up Kaba? Now we know this. Now we know this. Oh god, Kaba's being taken.
I think we have not lost him.
The aliens.
Huh? Wait. Let me look at. What are you talking about? Let me go back to the stream.
I don't know if it's only me, but the stream is really lagging.
Oh, the stream's really lagging?
Maybe just. But I don't know if it's.
I could be. I don't know.
That depends. Sometime not. Sometime I don't know.
I have
Could be my
no
computer
idea.
if you want.
I know my.
That's fine to me.
Internet's been trying to be fucky wucky today, so hopefully it holds steady.
What are you, Rocky?
Hold the door.
Hold the door. I can hear you again, Kava. Your voice. It comes through.
His voice is back.
Hold on. I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I guess that until we get to the Battle of the Bastards. Everything else of that kind of just goes downhill for me.
Oh
What?
no, the car is empty now. What
And
happened?
We're talking about Game of Thrones, right? Game of Thrones?
What? I don't know anything about Game of Thrones.
You were referencing it just now. Oh, I don't know.
What?
Never mind. You were talking
Was
about
I?
Hold door. Never mind.
Oh, that was
Never
Kava.
mind.
That was Kava.
Never mind. We're
That
good.
was Kava doing it.
Never mind. We're
oh
good.
no, poor Kaba.
I know some of the memes from Game of
Hopefully he
Thrones,
didn't
but I
get
don't know
pulled
much about
over.
I don't know much about Game of Thrones. The car is now driving itself.
It's fine. You don't want to know the ending.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so how have you guys
Are you-
been?
Oh,
You guys been doing well?
see way.
Thank you. That
We
depends.
Gucci.
Anything exciting
See.
coming up? Any news? Any announcements you want to make?
We're halfway through our Art of Artemis called characters.
True.
Cool.
We are. We are getting
Yeah.
there.
We are.
We are getting there. I think I forgot to update that number that's above my head, but we are getting there.
Oh, there's a
Who
number above your
here?
head? What's the number
Tara?
above your head?
Tara is 11 out of 10.
Aw, sweet.
You're welcome. Purple's my favorite
No,
color.
mine too. But the number above my head's
Yeah.
the donation number, Moose.
Oh, yeah. I take donations. No.
The donation to get the arts of the characters, which does go to Moose. That is where the donations
Hey!
go. They do go directly to Moose to pay for art of the characters. Like, we have Aline, we have the party. I think that's
Nice.
it so far.
Missing biscuit.
You're,
You should do
you're
an art of biscuit.
You
We
should
got
do
the
art of
big
biscuit.
characters.
I think that's it so
Uh,
far. I think that's all we got.
there is someone that'll be in the works that'll
Be very soon.
probably be ready by, I don't know exactly when, but week of Thanksgiving probably.
No rush, no rush.
The horse?
I shouldn't need it
Yes,
until
sprinkles.
after the new year, so no rush on it.
Don't worry, I'll rush on it.
Do not rush on it. Anyways, any other announcements from you guys? I know we're still waiting for Kaba to get back on the phone.
Nope, you kind of covered art, so I was going to advertise myself, but other than that, no, I'm Gucci.
Who's just art? Pay him for art. It's good art.
They
I
are
take
good
money
art.
of all kinds.
Oh, creatures are
Whoa!
creeping.
Dog! Dog!
Creep,
Dog!
I agree.
Who let a creature in the Dionysuses?
Creature, I agree.
Dog! Dog!
I
They
mean,
brought a
isn't that
creature
just
in here.
par for the course? Have a Denny's
Well, we
Dionysus.
can let the chicken enter too if you want.
Who let
I
the
know you can
dogs
now.
I've been
out?
watching a lot of BoJack Horseman lately.
Sorry, I had
been
to like
watching a
figure
lot-
out what the creature was doing.
What
A
was
lot
the
of
creature
BoJack
doing?
Horseman lately.
Creaturing. That's what it was doing.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Creature team.
Dog.
Creature.
Oh, creature team.
You know,
What's
I should-
your creature's name, by the way?
It's just a creature. It doesn't
What,
have a
what
name.
is what is your creature's name? What?
It's just a
really?
creature.
No,
Yeah, it's just
no,
a
that's cool.
creature. The creature just kind of wanders around here. Moose, what would you about to say,
I
Moose?
see.
I-
You know, I was tempted
I
to
think it's funny
honestly
when, like,
send you a
people, like-
video and just be like, yeah, sorry, can't make it, and then just show up anyway partway through the video.
I would have been like, what in the fuck? I'm glad you did not. How else are we gonna ask all the best questions in the world?
The best. question.
By asking them anyway.
Uh,
I predictively answer all the questions you were going to ask in
I
the
see.
video somehow.
You just psychically predicted it. Antlermancy.
Don't give away my secrets.
I'm sorry. I didn't know
Yeah.
secrets.
Wait,
This is
so
What have
what's
you been up
the
to, Tara?
agenda for today,
Anything
by the
new?
way? What we got going on?
So we're gonna discuss like how the last 5 sessions went, like anything that like stuck out to us. Anything we want to talk about, like how our characters have either changed or experienced They will get into like random question / game that Moose decided on.
I eated everyone with my
MG?
skill.
I decided on a game?
Yeah,
Huh. That's
Oh.
news to me.
it happens. Sometimes you surprise yourself.
I know. I'm the best.
Okay,
Maybe I
we're
just
playing
found
Baldur's
it-
Gate
maybe
3.
Maybe I just peered into the future and saw the game that you suggested. Then I decided to steal it to make it my own.
Fuck you.
Oh.
What you about to say, Crook?
I'll say, oh, it's Baldur's Gate 3? Okay, I want to make a Tiefling
What?
Warlock with Darkness. Sorry, never mind.
We're not
Wait,
playing
Baldur's
Baldur's Gate
Gate
3.
You know,
We're not playing Baldur's
the
Gate
not
3.
D&D game.
We're not playing that.
Eh,
Playing
no,
Baldur's
I'm
Gate
not.
4. Hasn't even been released.
Holy shit. Yeah, I don't even think it is going to get made. Or give it like 2 decades or so.
What's gonna get made?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, my brain just like
I wonder,
Gate 3?
did I hide
Oh,
under
Baldur's
the
Gate 4?
table?
ah.
Huh.
Why? It's dirty. Why would you do that?
Here's the first question. It's about how many
Moose, where are you going?
slang there is in
Moose!
participation.
Just sliding on the table for no reason.
Yeah.
Bye, Moose. It was nice knowing you.
Uh,
I just wanted to see what was under the table.
we still
Ah,
see the
What'd
answer.
you find?
Oh, look, gum. Oh, look, gum.
Is Biscuit here?
No.
No,
They-
he's
they
not
haven't-
under the table.
They
This-
he's just hanging around.
Now,
somewhere.
as you see, this is for us.
Yeah.
Biscuit has his own business to take care of.
Business
Yeah.
is busy.
He's a,
Business is
he's
busy.
a businessman.
Biscuit is busy.
You want to win the Olympic next time, so he's busy.
He's
I
practicing.
swear to
He's
God,
trading.
that was the funniest thing that he almost
Yeah.
beat Garnet in wrestling.
Actually,
The fact
nearly
that
won
Garnet
the
had to
Olympics.
use inspiration.
You know what? That might be my highlight of the entire past 5 streams. Just might be that Garnet almost lost to Biscuit and then won the whole
Yeah.
thing instead.
that would have been so funny
It would have been
if
great.
Biscuit had won.
Garnet had to use his
Biscuit
fucking inspiration.
He nearly become the hero.
True.
I'm not losing to a chicken. He's a man.
It's not chicken, it's a man.
He divides as some human.
In the end,
It
Biscuit
says every
would be
animal
the
named
one who's
after
saving us.
there's
The savior of the world would be Biscuit.
Ooh. Am I allowed to ask a question?
Absolutely.
Okay. So since we're kind of filling a little bit of time until the return of Kaba, do you mind explaining a little bit of the differences between how events have played out in this campaign versus how the events have played out in your other campaign?
I'm willing on some ends.
Okay, how about this? Don't give any spoilers, obviously, but how different were the order of events?
At current, not too terribly. They went a slightly different path than you guys did, but it wasn't any wild change of events. You guys have picked a different path from Cape Sunion than they did, though.
Gucci. Was there any major example with the water episode, the water dungeon episode?
Pylos?
Yeah, they ended up fighting the fish, correct?
Yes.
And they killed it. Right?
Yeah. So is there
Yeah.
any differences similar to that across the board that has just straight up happened?
So far, there's been one of the major ones. Again, from the first 5 episodes, in session 2, they actually did work for the winery owner.
Oh,
Unlike
they
you guys
didn't
who
put
just
him to
knocked him
sleep.
out. No, they
Oh.
did not.
Oh. Yeah, we did.
Let's see.
Even
Athens
tie
was
him
completely
up.
different because ATAC is an absolute mad
I was
lad.
not. He was trying to de-escalate the situation.
They didn't probably do a torture interrogation like we did either.
Yeah, that's also true. That never
Like Lennon
happened.
did.
That's true. That's another thing that didn't happen.
Only Platinum can do that.
Yeah.
What? Why did you make it seem like I'm so good at interrogations? I'm not that evil of an individual. Or am I?
I was literally editing the Olympia episode earlier and was reminded of a point of when we were doing the arrow questions where Platon joked about tricking Garnet into drinking blood and actually succeeded in doing so. And I was just like, ah.
Whose blood was this?
Ooh,
Someone.
irony. Metallically.
What? Just because I'm a goat doesn't mean I'm Satan? Or does it? Oh, rain blood.
That was the name. Black
Satan-
Pete, is that you?
Satan
Is
is
it
not
Black
true.
Pete, is that you? Black Phillip, there we go. Black Phillip, is that you?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so far that's been like the only major changes. Like there's so far anyways.
Didn't they fight the women that we just ran away from? Or like left?
Running.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the hunters?
Yeah.
So they were in a completely
they
different
all-
direction.
What are we allowed to know?
So
what
they hadn't
did? Can
reached
we know what
they
did?
hadn't reached
Differently?
Alice at that point.
Hmm.
They went to Alice
Okay.
at a much later point, so
Interesting. Hmm.
That's
how
one-
did
Curious how they went that
accomplish
out of
the
order,
goal,
but
though?
okay.
the part with the hunter. I love it. That was a nice part.
what did you say, Moose? I'm sorry.
Go, whatever, go with Pandrag, whatever he said.
Pendragon?
Yeah, I said that the part with the hunters. That was really fun.
That was really fun. I loved Alice. Alice is one of my favorites. There's a lot of them that I absolutely adore. And as I said in the group chat, this next one that's upcoming is like the last of the ones that I'm willing to have someone miss for. Because the next several I consider very important.
Ah.
Or very interesting. One of the two.
Mm.
And that will last for
Sarah,
a
can we know
while.
the last party? Can we know what the party did last time for the hunters? Like, what did they?
They
How did
were
they accomplish
much
the goal last time?
stronger than you guys are right now.
Oh,
How much stronger?
'Cause,
That's good.
levels
But did they kill
ahead.
everybody? Did they
Levels
just murder
ahead.
everyone?
No, I'll share that later.
Gotcha.
The
so what we're
exact
going to do is we're
will
going
be
to go
the
back and
tapes
we're going to
later.
kill them all.
We got to go back and level grind.
I'm not so sure about that. If we can kill
Like, bad
them
things
all.
would probably happen if you try to attack the Huntresses. Also, hi, Kaba!
I don't want to kill anybody.
I do.
But not this character, anyways.
There we go.
This
I
character,
was,
anyway.
you know, now that I thought about it, I'm not going to say the original joke because I was muted. Hi, I'm back.
Oh wow.
That's
Never
your joke for
mind.
you and you alone. No one else will get to experience that
Yep.
joke.
All out in the ether. So what's going on? What are we? You
We're talking
already
about-
talking about stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about things that were different between this campaign and my old one. Like how my last
Right.
party fought with the giant whale creature at the end of the ocean episode. I will say
Okay.
that as well, Olympia was a little bit different. Because ATAC's character decided to host like a betting ring. And
Oh.
tricked everyone into betting on like the guy that was a known fighter, someone that has competed before and everyone thought was gonna win. And he put just a little bit money on one of the other player characters and won like 400 gold off of it.
That's, you know what? Should have done that, but it's okay.
Too late now, I can tell you all. I can't put
Wait,
any
I don't
ideas
want
in your
to touch
head.
it again.
Yeah, I was also saying how the next few episodes are ones that I cannot let people miss after this one, because they are so
Yep.
either pivotal, important, or they are just too interesting.
Emotionally devastating. I get you.
We're gonna be under the
Someone's gonna die?
I'm
Someone
gonna
might
You
die.
die.
never know. Someone might. That's up to you guys. Icarus almost died.
It's
Yeah.
gonna
Earth
be
almost
me.
died.
I need to
Yep.
kill everyone with my weapon too.
That's true. You've never
Yeah,
everyone.
You know what? Now it's time for your next side quest. You have to hit everyone again, but with a different weapon.
You got the
That's
Hasn't he
Kaba
hit you like
Javelin
3
now.
times?
I think so.
I think he said Kaba the
What's your
most.
attack?
I still can't
Poor
believe I got
Garnet.
a
Oh, man.
0. It's like, okay.
Yeah, the unnatural zero is always the funniest.
It's
Unnatural
always
0.
so ominous.
It's like seeing a shiny Pokemon, but it's like a shiny Pokemon you don't want to see shiny.
Like if the shiny
Yep.
Pokemon was about to kill you.
Darned.
Pokemon, shiny
Okay.
Pokemon, you don't want to see shiny? Isn't that the point of shiny hunting? You
I
want
like
to get
shiny
all
hunting.
Pokemon shiny?
I'm also very upset because I've been shiny hunting Fuecoco for like a long time and I never got it. So I'm still kind of upset
Damn.
at the game.
I really thought I was gonna die last
Look
time.
how
Oh,
Coco for shiny.
What'd you say, Pandragon?
it's true that I almost died. I really thought I was gonna die.
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
Yeah,
That was really
was
scary.
like-
What episode was that one, by the way?
That was
What episode
Capsunian.
was
That was episode 9.
Last
Episode
I,
two
I
episodes
nearly
ago.
got one
Mhm.
shot.
Yeah, Agatha's
Instantly
very
broken
strong.
my armor.
Agatha is a
Agatha-
beast. There's a reason they were able to kill the
Thank you.
whale.
Thank you to the original player for Agatha, by the way.
Mighty Tombi, I love them. They're one of my I adore them. Their style and
They are.
whenever they play Agatha, I just go
Oh.
ah.
So what?
Simpler
So
times.
for that was Agatha like naturally, I guess predatorial or something like that, or how were they in their session? How were they playing their session?
More polite.
More polite.
More polite.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't know if this is going to be a little bit spoilery, but
Mhm.
knowing that there were, characters, NPCs of your, past adventurers, can we assume that the timeline that, Garnet, Platon, Podemon, Icarus, are we like in the future from the original party, or it would be
No,
like a
I can
parallel universe type thing?
I think it's more of a parallel universe type thing.
Okay,
The
okay.
multiverse.
Like instead
Right,
of him being chosen by the gods, you guys kind of ended up being chosen in this universe instead.
Oh,
We were the
Variants.
number
We
one
should totally
second
visit Pompeii
choice.
before. Guys, we should totally visit Pompeii. I heard it's beautiful this time of year.
I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
Let's do it.
Pompeii.
Pompeii? What?
Oh,
Pompeii!
man,
Pompeii! I hear. My ears don't
No,
work too
no.
good. I'm sorry.
I'm allergic to things I
Aren't you
don't
like-
want to do.
Isn't Greek like your lore?
Isn't Pompeii Roman?
Terra? Oh, is it? Shit, I don't know.
Pretty sure Pompeii
Oh
is
shit,
Roman.
is it? I don't.
I don't know my stories.
No, I've
It
seen the
might
movie
be.
once. I've seen the movie once. I don't know. I've seen the
You
movie once.
fool! You fool!
What was? Oh, a quick question.
Yes.
What was episode 6?
Episode
Like
6?
we had. Yeah, what was episode 6?
Was that?
Was
My
that Good Boys of
memory
Sparta?
sucks really
Was
That's
that Good Boys of
Sparta?
Sparta?
Was
That
that
was
the
Good Boys of
Olympic
Sparta,
That
yeah.
was Sparta.
But
Okay.
Florida.
Yeah.
I do have questions of like each episode, so please bear with me.
Yeah, go for it.
Moose.
6
Oh.
was Sparta, 7 was Olympics?
No, 7 was Pylos, 8 was Olympics,
Okay.
9 was Cape Sunion, and then 10 was
The
Aulus.
ship of Theseus. Right. So, episode 6, Moose. I kind of wanted to hear your insight on this. Knowing that we were going to Sparta, was there any types of bit of lore drops we would have learned about Platon if as we had got to Sparta?
I'll be absolutely honest with you on this. Lore drops you would have gotten about him from that, they would have been I don't know how you would have picked it up, but more or less if you picked anything up, it would have been a bit more of a realization to a lot about Platon in general. I
Okay,
can't tell you what it is.
Of course.
But with what was going on and us going to Sparta, if you could have picked up on or if anybody would have said anything, anyone from Sparta would have talked to Platon about Sparta, you would have come to a major realization.
because I feel like there was a couple of NPCs who came up to like Platon specifically and just talked about like, so where are you from? And then Platon would be like, oh, I spent some time in Sparta. But then I felt like a lot of that conversation may have just been like kind of swept under the rug or just haven't really divulged into. So I was kind of hoping we would get like some like Platon drops because it was just that little tidbit from Platon that hey, oh, he spent some time in Sparta.
Okay, I will give you this. So there's a game I suggested to Terra that we're going to play later, and the game is going to involve asking like each character a yes or no question. So if you have any yes or no question you want to ask, especially relating to Sparta, feel free to ask because I will gladly answer yes or no to that.
Okay.
There is something, but I'm glad you picked up on something about that because I can say that being swept under the rug may or may not been intentional.
Okay, because like I felt because I thought like a lot of I honestly thought Sparta was going to be kind of a Platon centric episode, honestly, because spending our time in Sparta and the only one who was associated with Sparta was going to be like the center of the episode.
There is, like I said, there's very much a reason that things played out the way they did, and
Okay,
I'm looking forward to someone at some point asking or like some character bringing up something about that.
Right. Okay.
Because Platon's also not the type that would tell you it like outright. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you'd have to like if you asked him, he would tell you. Otherwise, like so.
Okay. What were some? And this is the question for Tara and for the rest of the table. What were some standouts from episode 6 that you guys can, just remember, and like say it was fun or you're proud of, or just something that was memorable from episode 6.
I'm still traumatized by episode 6 and Platon doing the cannibalism thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not there for that.
Yeah, you were missing for that part.
I was there too. I was helping a little.
Yeah.
You were an associate to the crime.
Yeah.
Thank you how much I hated Dragonborn.
He was
You were
encouraging
my
it.
own
associated
people.
with me trying to get cannibalism to happen for interrogation purposes.
It was the
My
most
own
terrifying
people.
thing I've seen.
I didn't do that with my own people.
Is it like dragons a not derivative, like the ancestor of chickens? So dragons would taste like chickens, right?
I don't know.
Maybe.
If Dragon Ball Z taught me anything, it was charred, unseasoned meat on that comically oversized bone. It looks delicious.
Okay, well, next time we say Dragonborn, let's try.
A lot.
I mean, essentially,
Not me.
anything's edible if you really think about it.
Icarus
That's
can make
true.
cannibalism. It's been determined.
Cannibalism is only looked down upon in some countries, most countries.
Also, wasn't episode 6 another cameo from the
That was the
from the
Fabulous
previous party as
Cast.
well?
That was the Fabulous
Yeah.
Cast.
Yeah, Pamphilos's brother, who is the current general, correct?
Captain of the training
Nice.
grounds, anyways.
Captain of the training grounds.
Oh wait, that's actually something that I did appreciate. Like honestly, it's hilarious watching Garnet fanboy over like all of
Mhm.
like, soldier people.
Yeah.
It's just the most hilarious thing. It's like every time it's just like eyes sparkle, golden retriever energy activated.
Yes,
Cassie
Garnet
Doors,
very
Garnet.
much
That is-
appreciates the hard work and determination of these men, mostly, and women,
Man.
hopefully,
Oh.
men. Other,
Or them.
Man.
yes,
Or them. You know.
absolutely. But just seeing all the hard work going on, is just I feel for Garnet, because I am Garnet, is very inspiring to watch and very inspiring to see.
I thought you were a Kava.
Hi, have you guys realized that Garnet, if you Garnet and Kava in the same room at the same time, it doesn't happen? I've never seen them in the same room at the same time.
Yeah,
It's wild, huh?
To quote the Fabulous Cast, Garnet is baby girl.
Oh hell yeah!
There
I
you
know.
go.
That. I think that's the thing, right? I don't understand.
Kaba's being
I'm
taken again.
either
I didn't hear
okay.
Kaba's being
That was-
taken.
It's endearing.
You're entering
Hello?
the Matrix, man.
Hello.
You're entering the Matrix, man.
Uh-oh.
Come back.
Oh,
good now.
okay. Hold on. Keep talking.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, right now
You're
you're
good
good.
now.
I
You're
don't know
good
what's
now.
going on.
That was,
You're
Okay.
good now.
it was like 5 seconds of just like
called?
gargle, gargle.
You
Yep.
might have had an alien
Sorry.
fly over you.
It's
Fly over
okay.
you. UFO.
Oh yeah. You know how quickly abductions last? It's like
Yeah.
an eternity in one dimension, but it's like 1
5
second
seconds in another,
in the here
yeah.
and now.
Yeah.
My rump feels weird.
Oh my.
You're what?
That sounds like a night with
what else?
retard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Darn it, 17.
Maybe try rubbing the paint around and like it'll like disperse the pain.
Yeah, you gotta go in small semicircles. Use the just write the alphabet basically.
So what were we gonna say about IASIN or the fanboying, or what were you gonna say, Kaba?
Oh yeah. I was just saying that Garnet just appreciates the hard work that these people in military settings go through because essentially they're fighting for their realm, for their country. So Garnet appreciates that, and I guess we haven't really done much of a backstory of our characters. Like the most lore drop we've got was Icarus
Yeah.
with his entire lore in episode 2.
Really,
But
yeah.
other than that, we really don't know. The party really doesn't know much.
True.
Would like to keep a lot of things
True.
to themselves unless asked. But even like Ponemon, I can't get a read on Ponemon. Kaba, as the player, cannot get a read on Ponemon.
Makes sense.
He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
He's really just a guy. He's really just a guy.
I don't know if I
Ponemon's
would-
just unpredictable.
I don't believe that somehow. That's the thing. I don't believe that.
Yeah, no. When I ask my yes or no question later, I have some things I want to ask Podemon.
Right.
He identifies as he. Demisexual, I guess.
What?
It means you love everything.
No, he's a demigod.
Everything.
Demisexual means you're a demigod.
Oh.
Oh, right. You're attracted to demigods, not club gods. So, like,
How many of those
Zeus,
gods have worked out for you?
He's shooting his shots.
He is shooting his
you know
shots. He is shooting his shots. That is true.
He's getting out of his social bubble, man. Leave him alone. He'll get there.
What's your body count at, man?
Oh.
At least one,
about
apparently.
Oh no.
It's all in the attitude. It's all in the attitude.
That's true.
Not about the
Oh
number.
no. Is this my high school persona? Holy shit. I think
Don't
this.
worry, we won't compare.
Oh
it.
god, no.
Body count.
Give him like 10 years. I don't know. Give him like 10 years. Give him like 10 years. I don't know. He'll find
He'll be more confident in himself. It's fine. Okay. Were there any other standouts in episode 6 that you guys remember? Because I definitely remember one thing for Garnet, but I'll let you guys. Any other standouts? I'm gonna do this for every episode, by the way.
Didn't you
I
fight
expected.
like a kid or something?
What was that?
Didn't you fight like a
You
kid?
fought a kid?
It was like for training.
Oh,
it was a little
right.
spar.
Oh yeah, Garnet wanted to show off in front
They
of the
didn't
small
fight.
trainees.
I think he just watched. I think they just watched and like practiced.
I don't know. For some reason in my head, I had it translated as like Garnet fighting children.
We're just absolutely
you know
cuts
what?
a child.
What if he cuts himself?
How many fifth graders can Garnet take? How many fifth graders can he take?
Well.
But yeah, Tara described that there were other trainees around, and Garnet just wanted to join in, try something. Maybe to inspire. Who knows?
True.
If anyone will take up scythe weapons training.
That's true. Some kid might.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Was.
Farmer's weapon?
Anything else for session
The
6?
farmer's weapon?
You know, I have
go
a
ahead.
random question actually
No.
about.
What number are we on? What number are we on?
6.
We're still on 6. Sparta. What was
I
your
was going
question,
to
Moose?
say, I'm
5,
curious
6, 7, 8,
why,
9, 10, 11,
why does
12.
Garnet always do like
Let
the
Moose
scythe?
talk.
I'm kind of curious at why the scythe specifically, and I'm not going from the knockoff Ruby Rose Garnet
Yeah,
Keats type
that's what I
relation.
No
I'm
such
curious-
thing.
Who's
Ruby
Ruby
blows,
Rose?
no such thing.
Who is
No.
that? I don't
He
know.
blows.
Well,
I don't know about that.
well, was it even clear? Because like, talk to Root's teeth is like suspended or something.
But
Pretty
to answer
clear,
your
right?
question,
Root's teeth
like,
suspended or something like
Especially a
that.
site in ancient Greece.
Moose, your
Pretty
question
weird.
was like, why the scythe specifically?
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
just wanted to try out the Polearm Master and Sentinel like combo. I just wanted to try that out. That's all. That was one of the main reasons. Just the Polearm Master Sentinel combo, and that's it.
That's fair.
Okay.
Like
That's all my questions.
I know that that combo is kind of like looked down on, but mostly because it just makes combat like not as exciting. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to more like interactions as the characters rather than combat sometimes.
That's how I am. Is I tend to focus more on character relation versus combat, which is why I honestly run simpler combat because it's just not my style.
Oh,
yeah,
But
it's totally
Okay.
fine.
It's like the relation.
that's why you
have
guys
to
didn't almost
Carrot
die
have.
until someone else took it.
I really like the relation he Carrot have with Garnet.
It's so cute.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like
It
father
is-
and son. It's like the son because Carrot loves everything. It's like thanks to Garnet, you see to see him the light again and like, oh, he's like a son I never had.
Yeah, and that was really like one of the main things I wanted to have like a dynamic. Eventually, I'm gonna go ahead and behind the scenes, guys. Me, Kaba, as the player, I want to have like a very like I don't want not really intimate, but just very meaningful relationship with all of the other players. So if there's like a dynamic, and the dynamic that I have with Pandragon, Icarith, I really like this, and I really want this to happen until Terra wants to tear that away from us somehow.
Well, when I nearly
Oh.
died, Garnet was
Garnet,
dying.
yeah.
He thought
Garnet
I
was so
gonna
Oh,
die.
concerned.
absolutely. Anyone would fucking cry from that. You guys didn't hear, but I muted my mic during that session at some
Oh,
points. I was actually tearing up
oh,
because I'm like,
Kava.
holy, wait, hold on, I'm getting immersed. I'm actually tearing up from this. Oh shit!
Aw.
So I had to like mute a little bit. So sorry about that.
It's okay. That's precious.
But my point being, eventually, Moose, Crook, Garnet's gonna come for you guys. You are gonna get so
Oh, son.
You're
unconditionally
getting
loved by
friendships
Garnet.
whether you like it or not.
That's I'm interested in how that's going to play out because I see how like that works between Podemon and Garnet. I like see it as like almost like the goofy friend type dynamic between them,
Yeah.
something like that. I'm curious because I feel like our characters are so like different. I'm curious how Platon and Garnet would relate at all.
Right-
Is kind of the
Right
thing.
now, the way that I'm looking at it is just Garnet just sees Platon as a person of respect. Because one, Platon has mentioned that he was a soldier in Sparta. Garnet respects him for that. So right now, Garnet sees. Well, there's some times where Garnet's faith has kind of wavered.
Yeah.
The entirety of the campaign. So there's a little bit of wavering here.
I will throw this out there. Platon's been incredibly consistent with the way he acts because episode 2, he intimidated and lied about the guy that we at the winery.
Yep.
In I forget the episode, but the temple where he murdered the Lamia.
Hera.
And attacked the
Yeah.
bear.
Oh, yeah.
And then
That was interesting.
intimidated the guy in Sparta, killed the guy in
Olympus.
Yeah.
Olympus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like He's very consistent with how he's done things.
Yeah.
Maybe making a
I
dragon
don't-
bun eating the other.
Oh yeah. That's
That'll
Okay.
haunt my days
that's
forever.
that's
That'll
pretty,
be one
pretty
that I
much.
always share.
A bit much. Yeah. That's,
So
I'm looking
that's
forward to
pretty
these
cool.
dynamics, though.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Tasty, tasty.
Well, we'll see how this works, depending on how we both act. But
True.
like I said, Garnet is going to love all of you.
You will be friend.
Get ready for it.
You're ready for friendship.
a
You're getting
kind kid.
friendship. He is. He's a good boy.
You're getting friendship, whether you want it or not. You're getting friendship. You're getting so.
Oh.
So then we have session 7. Pylos.
Yes. I love.
Thoughts,
Just watch
statements
this
on
one.
that?
There's a brief description of pilots.
It's the underwater level.
You went the underwater level. Okay.
Yep, you guys went to the temple. You met
yeah.
Chrysaor. You went to the underwater temple. You fought a bunch of snakes for forever.
Oh,
I-
wait, I have
The giant
I have a
whale.
Yeah.
standout moment from this one that I thought was the funniest thing.
What was it?
Especially on the rewatch, it was when Podamon at the ending tried to like cheer up all the villagers
my
because they're like their houses were like all sunk, they were all like sad and whatnot. He's like, let me try and cheer them up. So he like tries to tell the story of the giant fish we fought, and he's like scares everyone in the room.
Major images. Okay.
Cancel crew counter hit 5 that day.
Maybe as the player he misread the room, but you know it happens.
You're watching that episode too. That was like your number 4 in your cancel counter, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like number 4 for that one. It was 5. I know the total ended on 5.
I was watching that earlier today. It's like, oh yeah, there was a cancel counter. I totally. Honestly, okay. So let me go ahead and throw some flowers over at ATAC too. ATAC, thank you so much for taking all of these silly bits that we do and actually making really fun edits to go along with it. So thank you, ATAC.
Yes.
It's visually, it is hilarious.
It's a good
Just-
thing we
just
have
the-
you.
Like, we all love and appreciate you, ATAC. I don't know if ATAC is actually listening or not, but I know he definitely hears my voice.
We love you,
ATAC will
beautiful.
hear this in the
Post,
watch.
true,
It's gonna be
true,
edited.
true. Fun fact, I
ATAC
don't
can
think
be edited
ATAC, fun
anyway,
fact,
yeah.
I don't think ATAC ever fully watched the last Dionysus episode. I don't think he
What?
ever sat down and fully
What?
watched it. I don't know if he did or didn't. You're welcome,
You
I'm
just
glad
gotta
you
be
all
looking
enjoyed it all.
over
Fair.
ATAC's shoulder.
Right here.
He still
You gotta
hasn't sat down.
micromanage ATAC.
I really have to because he also hasn't watched my anniversary,
It's like
my
on
1 year
Friday.
anniversary video either.
Right.
Well, anniversary? Whose anniversary?
Friday.
Whose
Uh,
anniversary?
The one streaming
Yeah.
anniversary, my streamer anniversary. I've been streaming for 1
Yeah,
year as
yeah.
of October 28th. I had a fun
Yeehaw.
little event. Moose was there.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, he was here. I saw the video a little.
Hilarious.
Anyways, so
Good
session
question.
7, standout moment. Use the standout moment of Podamon being canceled. Anything else for anyone?
For me, like, I'm sorry, it just really sounds selfish because it's a lot of Garnet stuff, but I like the fact that I got you to like laugh, Kara, from Garnet's whale noises.
Do it again, please? How'd it go?
But it was so cute.
Just rewatching it, like, oh yeah, Podamon just made a big whale to try to help the kids, but the kids got scared. Just
Oh.
Give it
Oh.
inspiration from how cute it was. Was that the inspiration that was used in the next episode? Was that inspiration?
Yeah, I think it was. It was definitely that inspiration. I typically don't use a lot of inspiration, but you just keep giving it, and I'm like, I
give it
can't
out like
squander
candy.
these.
I give it out like
You
candy,
do.
so feel free to use them. Feel free.
Oh, absolutely, it's great.
Okay, anyone else have anything else about 7?
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep talking.
It's okay.
I do have one, but I think episode 7 really solidified that I'm not gonna say I don't like this. It just shows how dumb I am when it comes to puzzle episodes.
It's okay.
it's
But,
it's
yeah.
real. My brain cannot handle the fact of puzzles, and at some point I'm like, you know what? Moose can handle it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Moose has single-handedly solved every puzzle episode every time.
Everyone have their
welcome,
strong
guys.
suits.
I wish I knew what the answer was.
If it makes you feel
Look. I wasn't here for this last Denny's or Dionysus's, but I agreed with Tara when you guys said, "Oh, who of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were we?" I was like, "No. I'm solving all the puzzles here. I'm
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are
And
Donnie.
you did.
I was right, you doubted me.
You are definitely Donnie. Well, we said Michelangelo, right? As the
Is that what
did.
you guys
Snow
said?
Devil
I had
party
originally
guy.
said Donnie.
Weird.
I
It'd be
I'm
like
not bad.
I see
attitude wise, it was Mikey for me as like
Yeah,
the party guy. Yeah.
that's fair. But
Might be Raphael, I guess.
it makes you feel better, Kaba. Literally every time I'm a player and I'm put in front of a puzzle, I usually have to either brute force it, or I just like have to stand
Yeah,
back
that's
and
fair.
drop the hints and
Oh,
like
there you go.
have hints dropped at me. Like you can ask A-Tac about the last time he had me solve a puzzle in one of his campaigns, and how he
do
had
you
it
remember our
just
session
sprinkles.
serial?
Yes.
Yeah, that one puzzle. I was
remember.
re-watching it or re-listening to it. I got so many hints from you because I knew you were trying to speed up the process because I was too dumb to figure out this small puzzle by myself.
It's okay.
So,
It's okay.
Bruce,
If it makes you feel any better,
flowers to you, buddy.
I'm 95%. So I reused that puzzle. That puzzle was originally used for the Fabulous Cass's Session 0. I think he struggled on it too.
You don't say.
Wait, what was the puzzle? What was the puzzle?
I'll
Can
share that later,
yeah,
so I'm
can we
going
just
to
post-
eventually post it on YouTube. I will eventually get these out, I swear.
Yeah. You know what would be nice? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, I feel like enough might have been revealed that putting these out there isn't a bad thing at this point. So
True, I just haven't gotten around to like cutting them down and everything yet.
Gotcha. I'm excited to watch the session 0 of everybody else.
It's like I plan on getting them
I-
in release order of hopefully Icarus first, but I don't know for sure. It might end up being
Mhm.
Garnet's first. It's gonna be one of those two, and whichever one does not go first, it'll be second. And
It would
then
depend on like timelines, right? Like chronologically. I think chronologically, Icarus.
it depends on something else that I can't explain yet.
Okay, understand.
Yeah,
I and
I
aside,
have a point that I
think,
have to get yours out by, Kaba. That's all I'll say.
Okay, no worries. I will say I think it'd be really fun if we can. It could be for stream. It could not be for stream. If all of us can watch all of our session
We could do a
zeros
watch
together.
along. We could do a watch along. I'll get them edited
Yeah,
as fast as I
I
can.
would
You've
go.
inspired me.
I agree
It
with
would
it.
be fun to do that.
You've inspired me.
Because like, aren't each of them like 2 hours or
No,
something?
actually, all of the sessions were only like maybe an hour and a half. And when I cut them down,
That's-
they're going to be
and
like
it-
35 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you cut it down to like 2-ish hours, I'd be willing to watch the whole, like watch all
Would
of
you
them.
say 2.5
But I was gonna say, if
total?
they're all like an hour plus, I'm like, that's 4 hours of just watching
Yeah.
all of
It's-
these.
It'll be like one at a time. It doesn't have to watch all at the same
Yeah.
time.
We can watch like 2 one day and 2 another day even.
I'd be down
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, I'm totally down to do a watch
I'm
along.
so-
so invested. I'm so invested in us that I want to know more.
I love it. I love it so much. And of course, I know all
have
the
theories
secrets.
about us.
You have theories about us?
What?
We'll
Oh,
get
I have theories about almost every person in the group.
That's fair. No, we'll do theories after we
No.
get through the session recaps. One more thing with session 7, though.
And that's a fan theory.
Session 7.
Yeah, pilots. So, what did you guys think of Chrysaor?
Yeah.
The winged boar.
Mean. Garnet remembers him to be mean.
I
Not friendly.
Platon liked him a lot. Mostly
A
because of the
lot.
same naming convention that he just didn't remember unimportant people's names.
True. He just
Damn.
kept switching all of your guys' name. He did not give a fuck.
Mean.
I love
I don't like
Chrysaor.
him. Made me sad.
Chrysaor, I love him. He's great.
Will he reappear?
You'll find out. You have to wait and see.
So yes, got it.
You have to wait and see. Anyone can
Wait
reappear at
and
any
see.
point.
I guess it's a yes.
It's a we'll see. You'll see. You'll all see.
Look, Pendragon, you guys got
We'll
something
see.
for episode 7?
We'll see.
I don't really remember what happened that session already.
That was the
Water dungeon.
underwater dungeon.
Oh, underwater. No, I think it was really fun.
Oh,
Pendragon
great.
I
blocked
played
it
on
out.
the underwater.
Pendragon blocked it out because I put
I-
the water
I-
temple music in there. So he just kind of blocked it
Yeah,
out on
right,
instinct.
I really liked the character we met underwater.
Chrysaor,
That he didn't, yeah, he
Mhm.
like didn't care about us at all.
he's
He's
great.
like, leave me alone.
I'm doing my own thing. Go away.
I really thought we were gonna fight the whale, but we run away. I
That was
thought
clever.
we were
That was
gonna
clever.
fight it. Yeah, it was really clever.
Oh, that was all Crook.
Yeah,
that was all
real, it
Podamon.
really was.
Yeah, if he didn't put
But-
him to sleep, I think the escape maybe won't have worked.
I'm kind of glad we didn't fight underwater, actually.
All attacks at disadvantage. Like, yeah.
Like I
no.
said, the only reason that my last party could
Yeah,
handle it
because
was because of Agatha.
Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon is what's the word? Water stupid.
Can't swim.
He can't swim.
Water-
He can't. And
Fear of drowning.
no
not,
swim
he's
speed.
not athletically gifted. There we go.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not athletically.
I
inclined.
do remember one thing from the episode 7.
Mhm.
Garnet got bit by a bunch of snakes. Like a whole bunch
Oh
of
yeah,
snakes.
yeah.
I suck.
And
Fire.
and then Garnet was like, I need help
I
to
had
pick up the
forgotten
point.
about that until I rewatched the video.
And without missing not missing the hiccup, Pokemon was like, I'll suck it out for you, boy.
That was playtime, not Podamon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sorry, Playtime.
Data, not Pokemon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I sucked
Well
out
then.
that poison.
You sucked the wrong part.
Oh,
Oh,
you
You're
didn't
not even
specify.
sucking the poison, Mr. Playtime. You're not even sucking out the poison. You took off Garnet's boot, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I rolled
You're
like a
trying to-
nat one or something and just started sucking a different part of your body.
oh my.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Oh,
I
and
thought that-
Dionysus Day.
So, anything else in
Oh,
section
wait.
7 before we move on to Olympics?
I want to
Um,
see the Olympic.
I will be right back. You
Do
could
it.
go ahead and turn off the car camera.
Okay, I'll hang up. Bye.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Olympics. That was a fun one. I loved the games. The games were great.
I think
The Olympics is one of my
I feel like I
favorite
fucked it up 'cause
sessions.
I didn't know.
I think Biscuit was really fun.
Biscuit
was-
I would like to
almost winning
apologize for
was
not reading
amazing.
my Sarah, I would like to apologize for not reading myself like all the way because I'm not familiar. Well, I'm not familiar with the bike class, and I really thought I would have gotten advantage, and you not get disadvantage on the rolls.
What?
Wait, what?
So like I thought that I would have got the for that whole session. I've been using what was it, vicious mockery, like no tomorrow.
Oh.
I thought I got
Oh.
roll normally. And that's my bad.
It's okay. But we all gotta learn sometimes.
Yeah.
We all need to learn.
I have to like reread what spells do exactly like every single time I cast them still, so no worries. I never Fireball. I know what Fireball and Inflict Wounds do. I know those two spells.
Ooh.
I know what healing word does. That's bread butter for every healer.
I'm not a healer, I'm the harm assist.
I like
this is
Entangle
nice.
personally.
Entangle is
bondage.
really a lot better than I realized.
Yeah. Oh wait. Have you guys heard this new combo? Actually, it makes like a monk, I think, broken.
Oh lord.
Like absolutely broken.
What's the ability?
I thought they were
So
already broken.
you need a
Absolutely.
monk, and you need to get him the grappler feat. So if you choose a human monk, you can get that at level 1. Then all you need to do is buy some chains. So bonus action to use your grappler to do a contesting check against them using your dex stat, since that's good for monks. You can like grab them and wrap them up in
Did
like
you?
what?
Oh, Crook vanished.
Did
Crook
Crook vanished?
on the screen.
Rock.
Crook.
Mhm.
Oh no.
One kid
We lost Crook.
he got kidnapped.
I'll end my combo with bonus action to grapple them. Then you can use an action with the chains to then bind them in the chains. And then they need to make a DC, I think 20 athletics check to break out. But since a monk can use its bonus action to like move at full distance while grappling something, you can easily just like drag somebody along with you, like hypothetically through spike growth or something, and just completely do massive damage with a monk's like dash action and whatnot while holding
Holy
this
shit.
enemy. Yeah, no, monks can be broken in the new system.
That's absolutely insane.
Yes. I mean, dragging someone through spike growth as you run and ignore difficult terrain as like a monk, and then deal them a d4 of damage for every tile you run across.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Or is it
ouch.
2d4? I don't remember.
That is pain and suffering for whoever that
Yes.
monk was fighting.
Yes, I know. Mwahaha, mwahaha.
Like maybe I need to
But-
look into playing monk.
Yeah, you just buy some chains.
Yeah.
They excite me. Hmm. So wait,
I
we've
think it's
lost 2 of our people.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?
I don't know what
No.
happened.
I don't know what
Eh.
happened to Crook.
Why'd they have to go to the bathroom together?
Cabo just pulled
Oh.
in the driveway too. Like he just parked outside.
Yeah. Now he's walking into the bathroom, I'm guessing, with Crook.
Who knows what they're doing in
Hmm.
there?
Oh my.
Oh, Crook left the call.
No, well. They're not gonna eat their food, right?
You can probably steal some of them.
Yo, oh, never mind, I didn't do anything.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
Moose stole your sausage.
It was good.
Hello.
Hello.
Damn it.
Can you hear
That's
us?
the last. Also, I have a Wi-Fi connection.
Oh. That explains it.
Yeah, but we're good, right? This can work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moose stole
So
your
wait, I
sausage.
kind of said my. What's everyone's favorite part of the Olympics?
I think me it's favorite part. I think one of the favorite part was Biscuit. They never
Yeah.
win. He got accepted there. I think that was and the part where we were I think the captain was drunk with the other guy. I don't remember what exactly happened, but they were like wanted to fight each other nearly during
Yeah,
the party in the wood.
that was Pamphilos,
Yep.
and what was the other guy's name?
Yeah, the guy we finally decided to kill.
Was that Klatos?
Klados. I was trying to think.
Yeah,
I was like,
Kato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I named him
yeah,
Crayon.
Pamphilos had beef
Right.
with Klados.
Pamphlet and crayon. Gotcha.
Yep.
Don't use crayons on your pamphlet. Got it.
Why?
But you
Yeah.
can't use crayons anymore because crayon's dead.
Well, why? No,
Why did I kill him? Because he needed
why
it.
can't we put the crayons on the thing?
I think my flame
Kirk?
burned him.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Why can't we use crayons on a pencil?
Oh, because Pamphilos has beef with Klados.
Damn. I'm gonna draw on my pamphlet anyways and make a beautiful
Yeah,
unicorn.
they didn't like each other at all.
I liked them. Sort of. I don't know. I barely know Pamphilos.
You thought
I thought he
Pamphilos
was
was
hot,
hot as
though.
fuck, though.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna smash. I was.
Yeah.
But things
He
changed.
told me he wanted to smash him.
You also saw Naruto again there.
I did. That's what stopped me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, actually, I lied. That's probably my favorite part of the session.
Dancing with Naruto.
Man, okay, I gotta say that was like, for Playton, that episode had like the highest high and the lowest low at the same time, and I'm like, like if as a character like Playton was like, he went from like top of the world to like just rock bottom by the end of that session, and he was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah, he was upset.
Also, Crook, you're still invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just calling through my phone.
I
Discord.
don't have
Oh,
legs.
okay, gotcha. Here, I can
My
do
legs,
this. Hold
where
on.
are they? Don't see my legs now. We see I don't have legs.
They were hidden before, but... Hold on, I can do it like this. Hold on, I can do this. Just for temporary
You
solution.
can do it.
Temporary
can do
solution.
it.
Yeah,
Oh god, you're
my-
giant!
Like, well, it could be like 5 minutes. It could be half an hour from now. But I'm fine just using my phone for
Yeah.
the day.
Hold on, let me move you.
Gucci.
Let me move you.
You
You
get
need
moved.
to be... Here. There.
Who's going where?
I moved Crook. I got a different
Oh,
version
it's a
of Crook.
crook.
Yeah.
Ah,
No, I'll put him here just to help.
he looks like he's going to mug me.
That's normal Crook look.
He's evil.
No, nah. Just
No.
I never killed anybody in my life.
he has
That's the
resting
camera.
scary face. Anyways, Crook, what was your favorite thing about the Olympics episode?
Was that did we have, that's the after party episode, right? Did we have an after party?
Yeah, there's a pre-party actually,
Nope.
but
We had a pre-party.
It was a pre-party. I thought it was a.
We had a
Huh,
party the
probably.
night before the Olympics,
Mhm.
and then the after party ended with Playton killing a man.
I love how because I also didn't know Elaine played a certain team, and like that was, it played out pretty well. Like whether it was meta knowledge or not, I liked how like that whole process went
I mean,
through.
it just like, no.
Wait, that was
I think
that
it was-
episode?
That was that episode. While you were dancing with
Oh.
Naruto, that's what Podemon was doing, was he was going over to flirt with Aline.
Wait, yeah, because
Yeah.
Podemon didn't know that I asked Aline the night before to join my threesome with two
Mhm.
other men, and she said no, and I was like, oh, that's why. And
I probably didn't like put 2 and 2 together as both a player and as a
That's because
character.
the chat,
So,
that's
yeah.
because Moose and Cabo in chat were like, isn't Aline a lesbian? Yes.
Listen, man. As a guy, most guys, you're gonna have to drop more than just like a hint. You're gonna have to drop
Yeah.
out like the whole clue. Like you have to drop
Listen.
evidence. You can't just leave a clue. You have to
I
leave like the
can't-
whole evidence. You have to.
Crook, just get a better
Yep.
gaydar. Just get a better gaydar. It's a skill issue, Crook.
Just say yes or no. Why can't? Why does everyone have to lead us on? Why can't they say, "Oh, sorry, I like girls"?
What
Okay,
do you
cool.
want? What do you think about Aline? Hold on, Crook. You're about to get canceled again. Hold
Please
on.
say.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Don't
Cancel
make me get the
No.
counter. Hold on. Do not make me get the counter.
Okay, no, it's not bad. That's
Pedal. This is what happens when Kappa goes missing.
And then, like, I'm like, well, I was just stupid. Like, you gotta leave like the whole crime scene for us to get the hints.
Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better than the direction you were going.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Crook.
Sorry, that's,
It's
I don't
okay.
know. sorry.
We know it's just like a
Sorry,
moment
not
of wait a second.
hey, I mean, I even apologized to
That's
for
true.
anything sexual towards Aline.
That's true. That
Yeah,
was
I'm not
impressive.
defense.
Yeah, true.
Oh, not
Oh.
defense. Fair, English is a hard language. English is a hard language.
Yeah,
But,
you guys'
you know,
gaydar just wasn't
oh,
working.
No, I love that.
You
Your
already
guys' gaydar
said,
was not
"I'm
working.
sorry."
Huh?
But Pokemon, what was your favorite part of the Olympics? Was it that part or was it?
That part, and like this is the fact that I should not. I guess like he probably shouldn't have. That is my favorite part. I guess he shouldn't have had like passed any set of the game. I was expecting to be like, you know, oh, 3 out, like a tournament rule, like, okay, 2 losses, you're out or something like that. But he kept going.
But did pretty well.
When's he gonna sit the one out?
But did pretty well though.
Surprisingly, with someone that's like an 8 in strength.
True.
Wait,
true.
you have an 8 in strength too?
I think so. Like it's pretty low. It's like, and that's like my dump stat. That's definitely one of my
Strength's
dump
always
stats.
my dump stat.
Strength and intelligence tend to be the 2 dump stats.
Yeah, same.
Really? I always thought like, is either intelligence or wisdom. For me, it's like either intelligence or wisdom would be my dump stats.
It really depends when I'm
like-
playing.
Wisdom's arguably like wisdom's kind of low on the totem pole
Like,
too.
there's gonna be 4 people with like high wisdom, right? Like I'm pretty sure like a good fashion will have like an okay wisdom. It's like, you know, it's only fair to like get the book smart, so the street smarts.
That's fair. Like wisdom is
I
like
have
probably usually
10 in
taken.
wisdom.
I don't know. I like playing a game. I like playing the characters like that. Just feels bro or something like that. Like I'm okay being healer or something like that.
Yeah. Being a bard needed to put some stats into charisma, so I had to dump wisdom too.
Fair. Fair. Like, I don't want to wait for Kaba to get here because he's talking about session 7, but we can talk about this part. So, you guys met one of you for the second time for Anyas, and one of you for the second time for Talite. How did you guys like those guys? You met Pamphalos, you met Anyas, you met Talite.
Okay, so Talite, I didn't actually interact with her much the second time.
True.
I think I briefly asked her about her daddy issues, but that was about it. It was cool to see her. I kind of wish I had more interaction, but also Platon was preoccupied with other things, so
True.
didn't exactly get to have that conversation he probably would have wanted.
He was with Therato. He was having the best night of his life.
Oh yeah, he
Good
was.
wholesome moment with Platon.
Holding her hand. Yeah, that was cute.
It's so precious. What about you, Pandragon? What do you think about the 3?
I think they're both all cool. I think I like all of them, especially what is his name again?
There was Anyas,
The one was
Pamphalos,
drunk.
and Pamphalos.
I really like Pantolos.
So, fun fact, I stole Pamphalos because originally that was an NPC given to me by the Fabulous Cass. That was an NPC that he made and just in his backstory, and I just took it and ran with it. And now he's become an integral part of the campaign, so...
Ah. I'm glad he's hot.
He's very hot.
7s and up only.
This time out soldier, I think they're
Yeah.
most of them are up. I think.
He was a
Oh,
soldier.
you're going to see what he looks like soon.
It's
Ooh.
true. It's true. Brooke, what about you?
Who are these guys again? They're from the Olympics,
Pamphalos,
right?
yes, Pamphalos, Anyas, who you've met before as well, and Talite.
Is there a pit going on? Like, are they lovers or did they just?
What?
No.
No, none of them are lovers. None of them are lovers. Talite was the huntress. Anyas was the hero of Troy, and Pamphalos was the champion of Sparta. Anyas was
She
there
just
the night you met
huntress.
in your session 0 as well.
Did she
Well-
serve Artemis?
Talite, yes.
So did we meet her, right? Or not?
She was the
Genghis
one.
Hunter-
She was the one that shot
The
a
one who-
arrow at Pamphalos, scared the shit out of him. Talked to Aline a little bit. Talked to, I believe, Podemon and Garnet a little bit at the festival itself.
But we didn't. Did we see her the last session?
No, you did not see her at the last session.
No, she wasn't there.
Correct. Second.
They were cool.
Fair.
Yeah, I think we all like them, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's...
Talite's one of my
Anyas was a
favorite
little-
NPCs, so.
I didn't remember him too much.
Anyas will
Okay,
have.
yeah.
Anyas will stand out a little bit better at a later point.
I remember more Pantolos than the other.
That's fair. Pampalosa is very charismatic. I love him.
Oh yeah, I love him too.
Pampalosa's, I love him. Thank you, Fabulous Cast, for giving me this character to use. You put it in the hands of the DM kept it. Papa says he's about to hop back on. He's about to enter. He's almost done the bathroom. Soon we'll see him.
I'm in the bathroom.
And sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get distracted scrolling through TikToks.
Maybe it's a poop, but he doesn't even have to poop.
Goddamn.
Constipated.
I've gotten distracted playing Pokemon trading card game.
What are you running?
I run my electric deck mostly.
Electric deck, nice. I think back in the day. Oh, sorry, we're going to about that for my bit.
It's okay, we can go a little off topic because we're waiting for Kaba. Speaking of Kaba.
Hello. That's
Hello.
me.
You're back from the bathroom. How was it? Did you get distracted playing the Pokemon?
No, I was getting distracted playing Pokemon Sleep.
Oh,
You know,
of course.
remember that one game, Pokemon Sleep, where you had to make sure you have like different models of Pokemon sleeping?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I play that game still.
Were you playing Duel Links?
I never tried that.
I never played Duel Links.
Never played Duel Links.
Shut up, Duel Links.
This isn't about you. This is about Pokemon. Yeah, Kaba, we were talking about session 7? 8.
Oh, I thought you guys finished
Olympia.
it. I was like, oh man, I
No,
like
we were
Olymp-
waiting.
I
We were
like
waiting
Olympia
to finish
episode.
it. We were still leaving
I'm
it
so
open.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's
about that.
okay.
Let me become visible.
Yeah,
Hang on.
stop hiding behind the camera. Stop being shy.
I can't. I'm just camera shy.
I
I
know.
was
I
pee shy in
know.
the bathroom. Now I'm camera shy here.
It's okay. You also missed it.
Ooh.
Crook exploded for a moment.
Oh no, it's okay. I
Yeah,
understand.
he got disappeared.
Who else but Crook? Who else but Kaba and Crook?
Yeah.
To have
It was
connection
right after.
issues.
It was right after you left too, which is really funny. So we joked that you guys were going to the bathroom together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He had to go number 2 while I had to go number 1 through his legs. I have incredible aim.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
Damn.
Hey, this episode over to you.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
What did you say?
What?
Say it again. Say it to my face.
He can't. You're hiding behind the camera.
Can't help it. I'm only strong when I'm behind something that I know he can't get through. Because I know how big and beefy Crook is, and Crook
Oh my.
scares
That's
me.
why he's over there and we're over here. Don't worry.
Aye.
I have him all to myself.
Oh, you know what? It's okay. By all means. I think he likes it.
Because that is awesome. I don't know.
Hold on. I'm giving you my veto.
Yes, Moose. I give you the C.
There you go.
Mm.
I'm grabbing that.
Should I turn my model somehow?
Yes. Turn it to your right.
You make an L with your hand, and if it's the backwards L, it's right.
That's how
What?
that works?
Yeah.
What?
There you go. Perfect.
Aye.
I just go 50-50 and I usually get it right.
Should I use this outfit?
I
It's
like
just
it.
A casual outfit. You know what? No, I have to go back. Whoops.
You're looking good, boss. You're looking good, boss.
I always forget that I put you on this side because of how your hair swoops. So all you can see is just
You only
like
can
half
see
your
my
face.
eyes. You can never see my eyes. Let's do this one then. Sure, whatever.
Got
Let's
giant.
do this one. Big! Oh, there you go.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
There you are.
That is a very
No,
nice
you.
outfit. Wait, welcome. We were talking about the Olympics.
Hi.
Oh,
The
we were
Olympics.
out of
It's my
Eddie.
favorite. Remember in 2020 when it was in Japan and it was kind of weird? Anyway,
22? Huh.
in the Olympics episode, can you give us a brief abridged on what happened?
You met
Tara?
Pamphalos again. You fought with Pamphalos. Pamphalos got the shit scared out of him by Talite. You guys went to a little festival that was happening before the Olympics. Pamphalos got drunk. Potamon hit on Aline. Platon went and danced with Arato. The Olympics happened. Biscuit almost won. You had to use your inspiration to defeat Biscuit. And then
My
at the
good
end,
boy inspiration.
Platon murdered a man in front of everyone.
After winning the Olympics.
After winning the Olympics, yes. So let's start from the beginning.
Because he was a bad loser, he killed him.
Yes, he was a bad loser.
He was a poor loser.
And also his family was, like probably going to be murdered because he didn't win. But
We don't know
tomato,
about
tomato.
this. We don't know what they did about this after that.
True. It's in the past.
We forgot to check on his family next episode.
That's true. Where was the family again?
Athens.
But we already
had it.
Athens.
We
Yeah.
just went to the town and we went away. We didn't stay. We just I think we gave the gem to Plato and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then we
true.
won.
Yep.
Wait, but Kaba, what was your favorite part of episode 8?
Oh man. Kind of wanted to just go down the line. There was a lot of fun stuff actually. One thing that really stood out to me was I think wasn't this the episode where Platon and Garnet like just shared a very nice hug? That was like
yes.
one of the
Yes. I've already edited
Yeah,
past
yeah,
that part.
right?
Yeah,
I just read it and edited that part.
right, and I'm like, wow, this is like a very genuine.
This is very nice. It's nice.
A very genuine and warm moment, and like Garnet really wants to have more moments like that with Podemon or with Platon.
Wait, was that the
Wait.
was
Icarus
that
just got
hug, was
giant.
that
Icarus
Oh, big,
giant.
big,
Wait, what a
big,
fuck?
whoa, Gordito, whoa!
That's better.
Wait, we're getting big? Guys, we're getting big? I'm getting big.
No,
I don't want to get big. I don't want to get big.
I was about to take my real dragon form. Sorry.
Big?
Trees?
Well,
Big?
I'm not
Big?
big enough. Okay. Well, I'm still
Trees?
that big dragon, but sorry, I got an upgrade.
It's okay.
Got a mechanical upgrade. Sorry.
I
Nice.
liked our little hug action though. That was nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really like that, and that's something Garnet wants to have more. When Garnet's not incredibly terrified of what Platon is capable of.
You missed it, but I basically said earlier that was like Platon's like he was the happiest he's been in a while, and then he was like the angriest he'd been in a while in that
Yeah.
entire episode. Like it
It's-
went
it's a-
literally from top to bottom. Like
Yeah, it was crazy. Like you had the greatest highs of winning. The I don't know.
And Dancing with
annual-
Naruto.
Yep.
Oh
and-
right, yeah.
yep.
Hell yeah. Like, it seems like there were so many highs, but just the one low, just kind of like, oh, ow,
Everything's sour
my
now.
mouth, sour taste. Let's see what else happened. I did not expect to fight Pamphilos actually. What was the thought process behind having Pamphilos and Garnet
He
just
wanted to
duke
see
it
how
out
strong.
for a
He wanted to see how strong you gotten.
Oh, okay then. But yeah, trying to find the champion of Ares is no laughing matter. So of course Garnet had to get stronger for that. I would like to ask Tara.
Yes.
Oh, great and powerful DM.
Yes.
Would it have been possible for Garnet to win the duel,
Yes.
or was it fate? Or was it fated that Pamphilos was just going to win outright?
You could have won.
I could have won. Oh,
Mhm.
darn it.
You got
What
pretty
could I have
close,
done
actually.
differently then?
If you had gotten one more hit in, I think he was gonna go down.
Oh.
You were
oh,
very
no, but
close.
You know what? It was because I didn't. I remember this fight too. I didn't understand how the slow weapon mastery worked.
Fair.
Because in my mind, I thought it meant you hit a creature with this that has this with the slow mastery, whatever, and their speed becomes 10. That's not the case. It just goes down
Yeah.
by 10. So
Got it backwards.
yeah. So
It's okay.
if I had known that,
Well,
but it's okay. You know what? I feel like that was the best
Do you-
outcome for Garnet actually.
do you want
Garnet-
another piece of information? Because I will give this to you for free because you have fought Pamphilos.
Sure.
So
He was taking it easy. I knew it.
No,
I knew it.
No. Do you want to know what class he is?
He is a paladin.
He's a barbarian.
He's a barbarian. No, what? Wait. He has armor. Wait a second.
No, he did not.
He does not have arm. What? Oh!
Orion.
Oh! So everything I've done was at resistance! Oh!
Oh.
I get it now.
It is.
Okay.
So it's fun fact for you. I'll say that now that you fought
Oh.
him, like you could kind of feel because of his power and the way he fought, you could tell his fighting style.
What level were we in that episode?
Or you guys?
Yeah.
6?
We were 6, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We were
Darn.
7 at the end of the episode.
Yep.
Right, we were 7 at. Okay then. But yeah, I very much enjoyed the duel with Panthalos, and I feel like that was the best outcome for Garnet, because I don't think Garnet would want to best one of his favorite people, one of his mentors.
Makes sense. What about the rest of
you got-
Olympics?
Yeah, you guys got some fun standouts.
We've already discussed all of ours.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So
Sorry.
I guess
I'm
so
sorry,
I'm the odd.
Garnet.
Is this what Crook feels like every time we talk for him? Oh man, this feels bad. I don't want to talk shit on Crook anymore.
I will give you the same
I would-
question I gave everyone else. What do you think
Oh,
of
sure.
Panthalos, who you've met before, Dionysus, and
Right.
Talite?
Okay, so Onius, right? That was his name?
Mhm.
Onius?
Onius.
Kaba as the player, I'll say this: Kaba as the player didn't really pay too much mind to Onius, and kind of doesn't really know what their deal's about. I guess all I could glean from them is that they're the serious, no nonsense character.
They are known as the
that's
hero
all.
of Troy.
Oh, right. Oh, the heroes! Of course! And then, so yeah, for Garnet, I guess for Garnet, again, just trying to be as respectful, but of course, a geeky fanboy
Mhm.
of people who are heroes. Garnet really wants to be a hero in his own, but he's just Garnet right now.
He's just
trying-
Still
Garnet.
young.
Still
He's
trying.
still young.
He's still young. Still
a
trying
baby.
to find the
Lots to
champion
learn.
of Ares. A long life ahead of him. Maybe, who knows. Talite, I don't. So okay, I would like to ask the question,
Mhm.
Tara. What was the? I don't want to say the point, but I guess that makes the most sense. What was the point of having Garnet and Talite interact? Because from Garnet's perspective, it's just a very attractive woman, and Garnet doesn't know how to talk to very attractive women. Like outright, like of course, Garnet spends a lot of time with Aline, so now Garnet feels way more comfortable to talk around her.
Yeah.
But with just random hot women's coming by, Garnet doesn't know what to do. So what was the was that just more for exposition or?
A little bit of exposition, a little bit because everyone else was off doing something at the time, so you were really the only one for her to come up to chat with.
Oh, right.
She was always going to go
Icarus
up and
was
chat to
brooding.
someone. Originally, it was going to be Platon, because she had met Platon previously. But Platon was off dancing
Right.
with Erato, so you became the target.
Okay, no worries. I'm sorry if I bungled that
It's
interaction.
okay. It's okay.
Somehow. But yeah, that was nice. That's gonna be the thing now. Garnet again does not have a lot of interactions with this Talite individual, so
You
Garnet
don't know how
will
to talk
just
to pretty
keep
women.
bumbling and stammering every time.
She's also one of the hunt.
Humana.
She's also one of the hunt.
I'm sorry.
She's also part of the hunt.
Uh-oh. Garnet 17. Just letting
No,
you
just-
know.
I'm telling you
Sure,
this.
let's go with that.
I'm telling you this because of those are renowned warriors as well. So knowing Garnet,
Right. The huntresses, yes.
I
Garnet
don't
would.
think you're their type.
the mad
Let's
respect,
go with that.
the mad respect
of
that
course,
comes
mad
from Garnet.
respect. Of course, hell yeah. Hunters and huntresses. That's what Garnet wants to be. A hero and a hunter. What other standout moments were there? Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Hold on. In query, this was during the games.
Mhm.
And essentially one of the characters, not our characters, one of the NPCs was getting doped up every time. What was going on with that? They were getting doped up, going into the the locker room area
So-
until.
Anyas did not get doped up every time. I will say that. He went into the locker room once, right before performing archery, and once when he was finished.
Right. Hmm.
Did he use a bow that like was rigged or something to do well?
No. So I'm gonna point out that there's another reason Talite was there, and that the song that was playing at the time, roughly the time that the archery competition was happening, was the song "If I Were a Boy" by Beyonce.
Nice.
Oh, they switched out.
They switched out.
Wait, what? What?
Talite
Yeah, because there
had a
was a cloaked
disguise.
There was a cloaked figure that left. Yeah.
Talite used a disguise
right,
spell
yeah.
thing to
Was
shoot as Anyas,
Yeah.
Oh.
so that way he would win the archery competition.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cheater. And guess who still wins in the end?
Listen,
Playtime.
Talite doesn't care as long as she's the best archer. She does not care.
Okay.
I
No-
wonder if Biscuit had win. People would have called us a cheater.
I think people would have been very confused. I
wonder.
don't know if they would assume cheating, but they'd be very confused.
Yeah,
How
well,
a
I'm like,
chicken is the
what?
best man.
The best
Look,
man. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I'm here to prove Dog Knees correct and say
Yes.
that this is a man.
It's a man.
The fact you could enter him. The fact that Garnet used his inspiration against him.
I had to. I had to.
I will not be
You know
beaten by a
what?
chicken.
I think it was for the good of the party. You know.
You did win the wrestling competition.
True.
Yeah, he did.
Wait.
How? I don't know.
Biscuit?
No, you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. Did Biscuit win? I somehow
That
don't
would have
remember
been
that.
hilarious.
Oh right.
You didn't want it to get beat by him, though.
I know. And Garnet had to play it off, but you know, in the end, under his breath, it's like, oh my god, I almost lost. This
cannot
is a
do
powerful
against
man.
chickens.
This is a powerful man.
We respect
Um,
Biscuit here.
We respect
We respect
Biscuit. But yeah,
all Biscuit all the time.
anything else with the Olympics?
Also, I think I got like two more.
Go for it.
Sorry.
Do it.
Oh, what?
But
What?
Good?
What?
Okay, never mind. Again, to Moose Platon,
Yeah.
mad props, flowers to you for helping Garnet. I think in the chariot race.
Yep, with the spike grow or no, the entangle. Yeah.
Yes, the entangle.
Yep.
Getting getting Garnet to first place. I thought
So-
because go ahead.
Oh no. Okay, so my plan with at least that was, so originally the deal I wanted to make with the guy was which of us placed higher, because I wasn't going to try to win. I was just going to try to beat him specifically, and I was going to make the deal with him because it was going to be we have to do one thing the other person says,
Yes,
and
you
I
did
was
make
going to
that.
have him like either give us information or like work with us was going to be my request of
Mhm.
him. And I was like, okay, as long as I don't get caught cheating, I'll do whatever I can to win and make sure he loses. So seeing him about to win the race, I'm like, okay, I'll sabotage him, and whoever places higher than him, at least I'll get more points, hopefully. So
Yeah, yep.
but yeah, no, go ahead with
You did. It wasn't about winning. It was just being better.
yep.
Awesome.
Cold bastard.
Oh yeah, I gave Podemon the three amigos, the three vertical suplexes.
That was
I get-
amazing.
Again, that was more of the player rather than the character.
yeah.
Because I think I think I explained it before. Crook and I, we played a lot of the WWE games, and Crook and I we
My three co-wrestlers: Rhea Ripley, Sasha
Yep.
Banks, and
Yep.
and Asuka.
Oh yeah. Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Io Sky. Thank you very much. But again, yeah, we're very competitive. Crook and I have known each other for a long while. We are very competitive. So anytime for me to get under his skin, I'll take that. I'll take it. Any opportunity, I'll take it.
Fair.
Am I allowed to ask briefly everyone else's what their answers were for like standout moments for them?
Rapid fire.
rapid fire.
For-
so-
okay,
Yeah.
dancing with Erato and
yeah,
or
that was nice.
Aristotle, and also killing Crayon.
Crook.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Highlight.
but their favorite part.
You're
well,
putting on
highlights-
Elaine, wasn't it?
Is it highlights for just for each of our players? The players.
Kaba just wants the quick like,
Highlight.
what was your favorite from the Olympics because he wasn't here for it.
Yeah.
Olympics. Surprisingly, Pokemon going far as they shouldn't have had. The part where me as a player and me as Pokemon didn't know Elaine was lesbian.
All right. Does
Just like
Pokemon fully know now, or is it still like ambiguous for Pokemon?
What was that?
Is
Does Pokemon know?
Elaine? Yeah, does Pokemon know now, or is it still
He knows
ambiguous? to him?
Yeah, he knows. Well, he probably knows now. Should know now.
Okay. Making
Hey,
sure.
Chris, what was your highlight?
Me was the part with Biscuit nearly win against
Yeah.
Garnet,
Yeah.
and the part during the
Definitely.
party when the Klados and God, I'm so bad at remembering names.
Wait, done?
But what is
Or no,
these two?
Kratos?
Klados was fighting.
Pamphalos.
They were drunk. In Puzzles, yeah.
Oh,
And they
right,
were
Yeah.
all drunk and fight
No,
like a
Kratos
bunch
was not
of
drunk, only
babies.
Pamphalos was.
Yeah,
Pamphalos,
Pantelos
no.
was like
Stop.
Syphilis, yes.
his reaction was something.
So yeah, these next two sessions, I want to go through really quick just because I do want to get two theories and another thing before too late. So
Oh yeah, sorry.
we're just gonna
Theory.
do one highlight of session 9, which was Cape Sunion.
Which one was
Ship
session
of
9?
Theseus. Ship Theseus.
When we found the ship of
Oh,
Theseus?
the ship of Agatha.
Which flank of the ship of Theseus?
Mine was the talk at the beginning of the session.
Fair.
Right,
a
that
very
was really
talk.
good. That was really
was
really
nice.
heartwarming, but also very palpable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ooh, dang.
Yeah.
No pressure, right?
Layton had to get out his grievances
Feelings.
from the end of the previous one, and it
Yeah.
also I wanted to try and characterize Eileen a bit more. So
Makes sense.
Fair. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. I don't want to say that's favorite because it's sad that Icarus almost died, but just
Yeah.
the absolute dead calm of Garnet whacking on Agatha till I guess death. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think this might be the only time that Garnet has conscious/unconsciously killed a sentient individual.
Yeah.
All other times Garnet has been, saying or holding back and saying like, what's it called? It'll be subdue damage. But
Yeah.
if it was a sentient creature, it's like, oh shit, this is Garnet's technical first kill on a person. Everything else has just been
Sure.
monsters.
That's what
True.
Garnet really liked his friend.
Of course. He's hurting my big papa. No, don't do that.
Oh,
Pandragon
I'm
knows
angry.
you.
daddy issues, got it.
Yep, daddy issues. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Damn
Pandragon-
it! Don't make me agree.
Pandragon, what was your favorite part of Cape Sunion?
I would say it's not my weapon. I got 0. That's for
Oh,
sure.
true.
I
was
really like
great.
the fact that I really got killed
This
and
is
stuck
an
here.
ongoing bit.
I was scary that I was gonna die.
That was very scary.
I really love the fight in general
Mhm.
against her,
I love Agatha so
against
much.
him, but no, it's her. It's
Yeah.
person. The character is her. I was really like the fight there that we found, like the ship of Theseus,
Mm-hmm.
We found the ship of Theseus.
and that we destroy the cabin.
Cutting the roof of the cabin to bring Podemon and Agatha down to the
that
cabin area.
that was wild. I loved it.
Also,
Didn't think that
the
would work.
scene
Honestly.
when we attacked two Dragonborn. I didn't expect we would
Oh,
attack
right.
them.
Right.
Oh
Like, oh,
yeah.
let's just attack them and kill them anyway.
Yeah.
True.
Didn't I try to push him off a cliff and that
Yeah, I
started
was about to
doing
say Podemon. One of Podemon's Platon's things was just shoving him off the cliff.
Yeah, too bad it didn't work. That would have
But-
been so hilarious.
Platon and Garnet got a cool team up combo.
True.
that? Oh yeah.
Crook, who was your
really
favorite?
like that one.
My favorite part was the whole fight in general. Like, I love intense, dramatic fights, and the fact
Yeah.
that my character was about to die. My character died.
Okay,
Like,
I
that's-
was hoping that she wandered off on your own because I knew I wanted her to go after you first, Crook.
I didn't want to leave the part. Like, I was Scooby Dooing it, man.
I was so glad
Let's
when you
split
guys
up, gang.
split up. I was so glad.
I also liked with Podemon that Podemon became a turret, just sitting in the crow's nest and just shooting Eldritch blasts.
Sometimes what you gotta do.
You are a
Yeah,
turret
he
now.
became our turret.
And
I
then-
did. I know you wanted this to be quick, but I did have a question.
Yeah.
The journal
Mhm.
that Garnet found was, I don't know if we're gonna reveal more of that in later sessions, because I think in session 10 I kind of forgot I had the journal, but I wanted to see if I can read more of that because like Agatha's kind was in the journal as well, so wanted to see if there's any more in that journal.
So that journal just essentially had Agatha's backstory in it, not gonna lie. That's
Ah,
almost all the
I wanted-
information you would get from the
wanted to
journal.
read it.
It's their diary.
I'd also send
Yeah.
you like this information. I'm willing to do that, but I'll have to go like make a little document for it real quick.
No
I'll do it
worries.
another time. But yeah, I'll do that
It's not
for
a
you.
big rush.
I'll do that for you.
Was there a way to avoid combat, or was there a way to avoid Agatha actually dying, or was that
Oh, that's
the?
Nope. She was
Okay, so
going
it
to
had-
fight until she died.
Darn. That's what Garnet kind of was thinking of. Like, Garnet heard that Agatha just wanted human blood, and so that's why Garnet gave Agatha some of the blood at the end, just to drip it in her mouth and see if anything would happen with that. But I guess not.
It calls her a die with a smile.
That's true. At the very least,
I mean,
yeah.
the last
That's,
moment's great. You can have comfort in that.
just sucks that you had to almost kill my dad. But I could have
think-
given you more.
I think that was the closest I almost went to going down.
Yeah, like
Probably.
the amount of damage that Agatha shot out,
She's
and,
a
then,
Yeah, see with the
powerhouse.
skill I have.
and you just tanked a good amount of that, both of you. Goddamn.
I love cleric so much.
It's arguably the best class or
Mhm.
second best class.
I love it.
Jeebus.
Anyways, and the questions for session 9.
Nope.
Thank you for
No.
introducing the ship of Theseus.
Of course, you're welcome. I love that joke.
What was your favorite standout moment, Tara?
Again, I just adore Agatha so much. Agatha has so much
Okay.
room inside of my heart. I adore her. So every time I see her, it's been so long since I've seen Agatha, and it's like, oh, she's
That's
back.
so nice. That's so nice. Okay.
Anyway, so session
Still
10.
terrifying, but the most recent session.
When you guys went up against the
Um,
Huntresses. And Podemon did
oh.
not buckle.
Ooh.
I was so proud of you, Podemon. I'm still so
I
proud
was-
of you.
God, like, I was so deep in character. I was so lost in the sauce I was actually trying.
You did
Crook,
great. I'm proud of you.
I'm talking to you, Crook, the player, not the character, the player. Were you paying attention to anything? That
To be fair, I didn't think of that. Like, it was like, it was also like, it was a day where like I was hanging out with my I was at work. Okay, I'm taking a nap for the session, and then my friend was like, "Hey, you want to hang out with us and your niece?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I do." And then like I didn't
Oh.
take a nap. So, like, I don't know,
okay.
man. Like, I was just kind of like just
Crook was
because
just
I work
cranky.
like I work like 3
Cranky
o'clock in the
Crook.
morning. Like
Fair.
the session's at 5, and I've been up since 3. I'm just like,
That's fair.
Darned.
huh? Like just huh?
Let's see.
So highlights of session
Standout
10.
moment. I'm trying to think, actually. Not.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I never played like face characters before,
Mhm.
and this was the most I faced.
I like that. I like that Platon was trying to hit up on a very young, hot-looking shipwright.
Oh, at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And he didn't understand.
You like him goofy. Yeah.
The other
That was-
fisherman didn't understand.
That was funny.
I like that one.
Mhm.
I liked. Honestly, I liked that you got me to apologize.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
yeah,
that,
more
and I was
nice.
like, that's a new level of
That was a
respect.
nice apologize.
like, wow.
I wasn't expecting to apologize in that conversation. I literally was like, as we were going through it, I was like, what
Yeah.
feels right to say other than like, because originally it was just going to be him explaining himself and like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I did this. This was the plan. This is how
Yeah.
like, it all played out. And then like after like revealing how it made Eileen feel, I was just like, this is just going to be what Platon has to say, isn't it? And
Yeah.
I took the deep breath. I'm like, fine, I'll say it. He'll
I mean,
apologize.
I feel like that was the best
She
like,
was-
possible outcome,
She was
actually.
ready to chew him out more, but the second he apologized, she just kind of like went, huh?
Oh.
She just like
What?
kind of got stopped in her tracks, like, what?
Oh. I'm sorry, I couldn't
All
hear
these
that. Can you
things, I don't
say it in
know
my
that.
good ear?
Brooke, what's your
Uh-oh.
favorite part?
There we go.
The hunting episode, other than the face part, that's just like the whole interaction. Like I think that was pretty funny. Like the whole
It
part where like
was.
Paramount was like freaking out, talking
I
to
just
the huntress, and at the end, which actually does work into like what I got from the level up, because I think I got feet, so like this is gonna
Ooh.
help a lot.
That's
Trust
awesome.
me, it'll help a lot. Because he's getting a little friend,
Oh, little
Icarus,
friend.
support friend.
Ooh. Pandragon, what was your favorite moment?
I would say the part. Well, there is the part when Muse at the start, Platon wanted to have another guy with him for the night, and well, it didn't work out. Then that we killed no, it's not the other one.
What?
No,
You didn't kill
I missed
anyone this
it.
last
It's the other
session.
session.
No
That was the last
murders
session.
happened.
Yeah, I
Oh.
really like the fact when he played did he play the drum in the forest? I think
gong,
so.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
made
All his
Biscuit use the
plan that he
gong.
wanted to do with Biscuit.
And he tried
All
to
these
stab one of the. He just shot a knife at the huntresses, and I'm just sitting here like.
Oh yeah, that was the wildest. The fact that you were like really animated after hearing that, Tara's like, uh-oh, something bad's gonna happen.
It's like, please do
Yeah,
not hit them. If you hit them, you're
also-
going to get fucked up.
It's like the gall. How
no.
dare they?
Platon goes in with a plan every time. So yeah, he was fine.
I like the fact that we wasted the hunter time
Mm-hmm.
by me denying
That's
that
true.
I
Yeah,
didn't know Platon.
True.
that was the
And-
point of us there, just
And
buying
our,
Eileen time.
Mm-hmm.
our Crook got guts at first.
I'm so
Everything
proud of Crook.
started with Crook.
I
He said
feel like
everything.
to me, I think this was a really good Pokemon
Mhm.
centric type of episode.
Yes.
It's like I think that's like the biggest highlight of this
Mhm.
episode.
He like just said everything. Oh, okay.
So question, Tara.
Yes.
So what were you expecting, knowing that you had successfully split up the party for the plan of all of us going into the forest, and what were your expectations?
Honestly, I literally had only the one sentence written for this whole little bit of the captain of the huntresses talks to Podemon. That was all I had.
The cap-
Everything else was I just had to wing it. I had to wing it. I just wung it.
that's
That's great. Wonging it,
That's crazy.
But
I'm really glad we didn't have to go into combat.
Yeah.
Because it's just
You
Bad.
would have
You
got
would have
pincushioned. It would have been
I
bad.
very much. We
Wait.
were already we were already like surrounded based
Mhm.
on what you were telling us.
Oh wait, that reminds me actually of a different favorite moment. It's
Mhm.
related to the combat that you just almost said, basically. So when we ended up near the ending there, they started rushing towards the base.
And you just left.
No, that's. I mean, yes, I enjoyed that I left, and I enjoyed that Garnet and Podamon rushed towards. I love the fact that Icarith tried to like run and stealthily like follow.
Yeah.
Immediately like bangs into a
Like,
tree and
no.
falls, and then just turns around and just follows me
Like, maybe
instead.
that's
It's
a
like,
bad
nope,
idea.
I give up.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, why do that?
Fair.
I'm a paladin. I cannot steal.
Any other
Just
questions for
follows me.
session 10?
Yeah, I was just
Um,
like, okay, fuck it, I follow him.
I will say
Nothing else to do.
Garnet still feels bad about yelling at Podamon. Yeah,
Poor BB.
Garnet does not want to yell. No, but it was all for the act. Garnet will give him
I
as
think
many
it was
hugs as
funny.
needed.
So,
the story.
next
Oh.
then, let's talk theories. What kind of theories
Oh,
you guys
shoot.
got?
Oh
And that-
man,
Wait, you have to specify a bit.
Yeah.
Theories relating to what? Or like,
Whatever you want, really.
hmm.
Is there
Okay, can
theories
it be
you wanna
about
bring up?
anything related
Yes.
to the campaign?
Yes. I will not react in
Okay.
any way whatsoever. I'll just go, mm-hmm.
Okay.
it's only yes or no questions, huh?
No,
Okay.
not even,
No,
not
I
even,
did-
not even, not even.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten to the yes or no. We
Nope.
haven't gotten to the yes or no part.
We'll get to that after
No,
the
okay.
theories. For any theories
I have
anyone
some
will share.
theories. My theory, okay, so I have the theory that Garnet is searching for kind of. I'm going to pull Ruby Rose again. Is searching for other people with like silver eyes or something along those lines. I have a theory that there's some kind of connection, or it might be a familial thing. So I'm going with that.
I'm really surprised you remembered that because
That was like the first thing you.
Yeah,
one of the first things you
that
said, and
was.
I'm like, I've had that written down in my notes like since the beginning.
I'm super surprised. Shit. Well,
Okay. Podamon. My theory is there's definitely more. There's something that like he's not just a regular guy. There's either a reason there has to be a specific reason he left his like mountain, because it seems like he's just too scared naturally to do it, but we don't know enough information to get like any insight on why. So I feel like he has his own plan of some kind, but I have no idea what that even is.
Can I prove this theory? Like,
No. You
Oh,
cannot,
okay.
you cannot say yes or no. You just gotta let the theories come out.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really have an Icarith theory because his backstory is kind of laid out, so there's not really anything to theorize
True.
over.
He's
The
an
only
open
thing I
book.
guess it would be is that maybe there's something with his like maybe that his perception of what happened to his family might be slightly off, because it like that's what he perceived, but that's not actually what happened. But that's entirely more of a Terra thing instead of a
Yeah.
like yeah. So that's the only thing I could even theorize there. Campaign wise overall, I'm pulling a Platon and just he's going with moment to moment and planning each moment scenario, not like the long term plan of what's happening. So
That's fair.
yeah.
I don't really have that much theories on the characters as much as Moose has gone down to, but I've always had this thought in my head that Elaine, I'm supposed to trust you. I'm supposed to trust you. I've been told to trust you, but there's just something in the back of my mind, a small inkling that something that you're not really being that honest to us about. But I know it's I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I've thought to myself. I'm not gonna make this too much of a bit of monkey business. I'm not gonna bring too much attention to this, but
Nah,
I
you're
just
good. Like I said, this is all about
No.
sharing theories, sharing ideas.
I agree with him though, because I pointed that out in like session like 4 or 5 or something, like trusting Aline, and I was like, "Are we sure?" And then I brought up that she's a siren, and I was just like, "Are we sure? Like everything has been our free will here? Can we trust her
that's
with all
true.
this?"
Yeah,
And she confirmed.
I was thinking about that too. It's like sirens are known to charm, and Garnet's very gullible. It's like,
True.
are any of us immune to charm effects? Any one of us a half elf or an elf?
I think satyrs have like
descent or something?
advantage on it.
I think. I don't
But
remember.
still, but like I've just something in the back of my mind is telling me I have to trust Elaine. I can't. She's done nothing wrong to us, but something's
Yeah.
telling me. Again, I can't. Kaba as the player and Garnet as the character still cannot get a good grasp on Potamon.
That's fair.
I'm gonna keep bringing that up. Can't get a good grasp on him, but by all means, Garnet
Potamon's
will
Potamon.
trust him. You've done nothing wrong to Garnet other than tell him to get him a straw, I think. And right? Do you remember that? That was the thing that happened before.
I remember.
This is like, boy, give me something. My straw isn't here. Oh, okay, sorry, sir.
Like, hey, I asked for milk and this milk is warm, or something like that. Something asked for that.
Yeah, I remember that one. Icarith, I'm just scared. I'm just scared for Icarith. I don't, cause like the dynamic that Garnet and Icarith have, I'm scared that Terra's gonna take that away somehow.
I would never.
I don't know. That's the thing. It's the uncertainty that makes me frightened. I don't know. Icarith will die for real. You're gonna have Garnet die, and Icarith is gonna have to deal with another death of a pseudo child. I don't know.
Oh, maybe
knows?
my daughter.
I know.
Yes, you do know. That scares me the most. Okay, that scares me the most.
Anyone else got any theories?
Well, maybe about the carrot. I had a theory that maybe we'll meet his father someday. And I wonder if that happened, how it's gonna be.
All right, that's true. And see.
I have a theory, like that at the end, as soon as like Platon's done chasing all these people, and like they're Potamon and Platon's just gonna settle down together.
What?
What?
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
One guy is bakery with his
What?
Yep. When all the adventuring is done, you know,
Did I miss
Potamon.
something? No.
Potamon and Platon are just gonna find a farm to. They're gonna take over the farm that they burned down.
Bring
The
them all
orchard.
together.
I'm concerned about that one a little bit because I've never we've slept together, but not like in
Oh.
a sexual way.
I'm watching it like no, I'm watching it as like in third person, right? Like the thing where like Platon like found a ring, like a magical ring. It's like, oh cool, who can use the magical ring that does like that spends spell slots? Potamon. And me
Really
watching it
is
like
family
the
dinner.
train development. I'm just like in my chair, cast me like, oh no, they're getting married. And then
We're gonna get married. You're gonna like it. I
More than the ring.
have a theory. Eventually, in these sessions, Garnet's gonna finally get his hands on one of the cool magical items.
That's true.
Maybe one day.
Maybe someday.
Maybe-
Oh, everyone!
Pew, 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 pew.
Wants to date.
Pew, 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 pew. All you guys are like whipped up and like cocked the diesels of all the magic items we found along the way.
I
That's
offered
true.
you one.
And Garnet was terrified.
That's
Gotten-
a personal
I
problem.
understand that is a Garnet problem,
Ask him
but
again.
Garnet is terrified.
Look, the one thing you can learn from Platon is that sometimes you just kind of got to take action, and if it involves taking a life, then you just got to do it.
Oh, Kaba the player understands that. Garnet the small boy is terrified.
Wait, is he still terrified?
It comes in waves from terror to, you know what? That's going to be probably shown later in the sessions.
I'm waiting for someone to finally just confront him on this. It's like, why do you do this?
Speaking of, let's do questions now.
Oh shoot!
So you ask
Yo.
another player a question about their character, and they can only answer with a
frick.
yes or no.
Okay.
The rule I came up with for it is each person is allowed to ask each other player one question. So
Okay.
yeah, so you
So-
can't ask the same person multiple questions.
Yeah.
Right. That makes
One
sense.
per person.
Okay then.
Now you could, in theory, go after somebody else and then piggyback off of theirs if you really wanted, but that's
Fair.
up to you.
Okay. So who are we targeting first?
Roll
First target.
initiative.
Shit.
Be the first
You know what? Let's
Roll
go.
d20.
I don't have it. Okay,
Um,
I'll use an online d20.
Yeah, use an online
I'll
d20.
use an online d20.
Roll d20.
Okay.
Dice roller.
Rolling.
I got a 17.
I got an 11.
Quick, what you get?
7.
7? Pandragon, what'd you get?
Yep.
I didn't get it yet.
Okay, let me know when you get it. So we have 7.
You got a 0.
Unnatural 0.
What was the numbers
Pandragon.
again?
12.
17 for me.
17.
I got an 11.
11. And you said 12,
I got
Pandragon?
12.
Okay, so Mook,
Yep,
you get to go
I got
first.
12.
I get to go first. Wait, so am I the
Wait.
first
Are we
person
targeting
receiving,
Moose?
or am I the
We're
first
targeting
person going?
Moose first.
Okay,
Oh, so the
I get
higher
playtime.
numbers.
Everyone
Okay,
asks Playton
you
a
are
question
playtime.
first.
Okay, but it
Any
has to
yes
be a
or no
yes.
question, guys.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay then. Are we doing this in character or out of character?
Either one.
Out of character. I was thinking
Oh.
out of character, so you
Yeah,
can
out
be
of-
Yeah,
like
true,
more
true.
knowledgeable
okay.
instead of yeah.
It's only a yes, right? It's just yes or no, right?
Yes.
Yes or no. It cannot be like any question
Open-ended.
that is outside of that, really.
Right. Okay. Oh man. Okay.
Like
then.
it can't be like I don't know, like this would be dumb, but like what's my last name? Like I've already told you guys that, but like that's not a valid
Yep.
question.
Right.
Yes
right.
or no questions only.
I mean, there's the obvious question, but I don't. I feel like that's more of a we'll
it.
learn in the session type thing.
Do it though.
Oh, that's part of the reason I brought this up
Yep.
actually. I wanted to see if anyone would ask.
Oh, okay then.
No,
I
no,
guess-
you don't have to ask that one. That's I will answer any question that is yes or no.
Okay. Right. God dang. Okay. Oh man, this is hard. Should have gave us more time to think of questions.
True.
Hmm.
All right. I guess I'll do this one.
Okay.
It might be a bit too personal though, so feel free not to answer. Is Podamon loyal to the group?
Wait, you mean Platon?
Platon. Is Platon
Hmm?
loyal to the group? You said yes
Is
or no.
he-
You said yes
Oh,
or no.
careful.
Yeah,
Careful.
I'm thinking of how to answer that. The
Alright,
answer.
Can I just give maybe
Yeah.
more clarification then?
Oh no, would he betray the group? He would not betray the group. So yes, I would say he's loyal to the
Okay.
group.
That's. I
Yeah.
think that was the more of the crux. I just
He-
forgot the word betray.
He would not actually betray you guys, unless like you betrayed him first. But
Of course. I mean, hey, betraying
yeah.
begets betrayal. I get you. Okay. Well, there's
Cool.
my question.
Mr. Moose, me in the back.
Yes, Crook.
okay.
But will Platon ever satisfy his bliss?
Well,
Wait.
Oh.
Okay.
that's a good question actually.
The answer to that is yes.
Oh,
There is
there
a
you
way to satisfy his lust.
so there is a ceiling.
There is a mileage.
Yeah, the answer might not be the way you're thinking, though.
Oh,
You know what?
Okay.
I'll ask an off the wall one. Has Platon
You
any?
can join you.
Yeah. Has Platon ever lost anyone he cares about?
ooh.
Okay. So I can answer this in. I would need your permission. So, according to the backstory that we have established,
Mm-hmm.
the answer would be no. But the way that this is worded and everything, I almost feel like that would be the more interesting reason for some of his behavior. So I kind of want to say yes if you'd allow that.
I will allow it.
Okay, I can message you about something
Yeah.
then, but so I'll say yes. But originally
Okay.
that would have been a no.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's obviously us, guys.
Yeah.
Pendragon,
Platon's
you
gonna
get
be
to ask a question.
devastated.
I would ask, is Platon have still some family alive? Or do
Oh,
we have siblings or something?
that's a good one.
What about his family?
Okay, so wait, no. So the question is
You have a
is my
family and
family alive?
yeah, basically.
Okay, I'll answer this one. And this will be like the only exception, I guess, to the yes or no.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my exception because Platon literally has no idea.
That's fair.
Mm.
That's fair. We'll
The
allow it.
answer is probably yes, but he doesn't know.
That's fair.
Would we say it's like a Terra answer then? Technically, if Terra wants to bring
Yeah,
it into the
Terra
session.
could. I gave Terra free reign to mess with if my parents or family or whatever was alive or dead. So
I will say that
okay
I've kept them alive for now.
okay.
Oh.
So
Oh.
yes, they are alive.
They are alive.
Uh-oh.
All right. So the second highest roll was Pendragon. So everyone gets to ask Icarus a question.
Okay. Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Okay, that's. I got a couple in mind because
I-
I mean I came up with the game, so I thought a few in advance for
Oh,
everybody.
okay. Okay.
Um.
That's fair.
Okay, so I'll go with Pendragon. Would Icarus okay, once all is said and done, would Icarus consider like settling down with either a new family or like kind of just like having some kind of just like new form of familial or regular type of life once all of this is over?
Once I got my revenge.
Like
Whoa.
once our quest is over, once
Or
everything's
whatever.
said and done, like say we save Zeus or whatever, and like happy ending, like we save Zeus, we defeat your father, we stop whatever rituals
I
going
would
on, etc.,
say
etc.
yes.
Would you consider settling down and having a happy life?
Okay.
Yes.
Putting
Redoing
all
your
the
life.
put all the violence behind him.
Do you think?
That's another question.
Do you think
Oh,
wherever
that's true.
Icarus-
Yeah, yeah.
No,
That,
that I mean, I did ask for a peaceful life, so I guess that would.
so it's yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think Icarus would, whenever this is all said and done, wherever he goes, do you think he's taking Garnet with him?
No, I would say maybe yes.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that's so nice, actually.
Sanchez.
Oh. Oh, oh darn! I don't want to say this next question because that's gonna be it's more of like a piggyback, but it's not my actual question for Icarus though. It's a piggyback question, so I'll save that for another time. It is. I don't know.
What's your main
I
question?
think it's still not, man, because like, we won't get a chance for like 2 weeks or next month.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of like how to word this. Okay, I guess I'll It has to deal with Icarus' revenge, honestly. I feel like it's too. I don't know. I feel like it's too spoilery at this point. But I'll ask it again. It's yes or no. It's yes or no. My question is, after like sort of bonding with this type of like pseudo family of the party that Icarus is in, do you think that Icarus will actually go through with his revenge?
I
And
would
or
say
like will he understand that, you know,
it's
well,
over and
like do you think that I don't know what the best way is. After being in this group with Garnet as his son, Platon as his weird brother, and with Podemon as the quirky next door neighbor, do you think you could go on and actually kill your father after knowing the peace that you have with us? I think that's I don't know. That's like the dumber way to ask the question.
I think Voices of Revenge
Will
it would
will
stop
Icarus? Okay. Okay,
would
if it will.
stop if it would change or something.
Are you kind of
Doesn't matter.
asking if he'll like spare his father or something? Is that
It's
kind of
it's more of is revenge going to be his like actual end all be all like character circle essentially. You know, you start off with the beginning, then go on this journey, and will that be is revenge Icarus' actual climax to his story and
I
killing
would
his father?
say may not completely. No.
Oh. Oh. Okay, Garnet has to keep buttering him up. Okay, that's all I need to know.
And Crook.
I'm not gonna lie
Give
though.
me back, Mr.
Okay,
Griffith,
no rush.
Mr. Griffith. Okay, so like theoretically, this there's magic. There's definitely magic in this world, and magic can do
Mhm.
literally anything. What if like someone gives Icarus like a Fable 2 ending scenario? Like, what if this big bad evil dude like is Icarus? Hey, I'll give your family back, but you have to do like something heinous. For example, like you have to sacrifice like 1,000 souls
You have to
plus
kill Garnet.
plus your party just bring back your
Oh wait,
just bring back your.
will you trade Garnet for your actual family back?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
I don't
Like-
think you would be able to.
Like even if it's some
No.
random, if even if it's some random people, would he be able to, or would he want
Like 1,000
to?
people, 1,000 souls for like, and plus your friends, just for your family back.
Ooh.
If it was random people,
Oh,
He's thinking
I
about
don't
it. He's
know.
thinking about it.
Oh. I think it's glitching, man.
I think
I
no.
think it's glitching.
No.
No, because when he see family in danger or any woman in danger, he's like he
That's why the
wants to
family all
protect
the
them.
time. Like you definitely miss them.
Because
This
he
is
don't
an
want
episode,
other
right?
children or family, other person to lose their family.
That's fair.
True, yeah.
So I would
I
say
like that.
no.
I like.
He won't
I like
accept a
that.
deal with his father.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Fair.
Punisher route. Okay, I can respect that. The
I
Punisher
like
route.
that. I like that. I really like that.
Moose, were you gonna say something? I'm sorry. I think I cut you off on accident.
I'm trying to remember
Uh-oh.
now what I was
Uh-oh.
going
I'm
with.
sorry.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. I remember now. I remember now. Oh yeah, no. So based on it was going to be if like because I was thinking if Icarus was going to go through his revenge or not. Like that's kind of what like my head was at. And then I was like, maybe he'll have that like moment where he's like, no, I want you to like live like or whatever, and like he's just like, I want you to live with the shame that you lost, blah blah blah, or
Mhm.
failed, some kind of like line like that. And then I just immediately imagined the second he like walks away, Platon just walks up and shanks him. It's like added to the body count. That's
Man,
exactly how I see that going.
That's
just
the
like-
loose end tied up.
Yep, not dealing with you anymore.
Yep. All right. Next highest roll
Yeah,
was
Like
Garnet.
cold bastard.
Oh shoot, it's me. Hello.
Everyone gets to ask
I'm in
questions
the
to
hot
Garnet.
seat now. Okay, hello.
Ooh, Garnet.
Is Garnet actually a good boy? He tries to.
Uh, hmm.
I have a good one. I have a good one.
Oh, jeez. I feel so pressured all of a sudden.
I have a good one.
Go
Has-
ahead, lead us off.
Has Garnet ever accidentally caused a great injury to someone?
I mean, does killing Agatha count?
No. I said accidentally.
Accidentally.
Well, I think
Like
he
if while
did it a
training or
couple times.
something, may have accidentally slipped and accidentally just injured someone.
Yes. Garnet has. Am I
Okay.
allowed to expound on it, or is
Moose, these are your
are we
rules.
keeping it vague?
What?
Moose, these are your rules for the yes or no questions. Are we allowed to expand on it?
You can expand a little bit, but once again, just don't give anything away. Like I expanded a little bit on mine, but it wasn't like a ton.
Okay.
Fair.
All right, then. I mean, like the answer is not going to be like too spoilery. I would say yes. Garnet has accidentally injured someone greatly. Learning how to use his scythe. It takes
Yeah.
a lot of momentum and dexterity, and just holding it, the big fuck all scythe that's probably taller than Garnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning how to wield it, he definitely would have like hurt someone during like training or something, especially when he's trying to bust it out like with the training with the soldiers in Tegia.
Tegia.
That's the one. So
Fair.
yeah, Garnet has injured someone.
Fair.
He said
Okay.
accidentally. So accidentally.
I've got one that this might be slightly spoilery, but once again, it's yes or no, and I don't expect any like elaboration on this.
No problem.
Okay.
I'm scared
He's-
either way.
Is Garnet, I'm going to expand what I mean a little bit by it, but
Sure.
is Garnet part of like some kind of special bloodline or descendant of something? Because my entire theory of the whole like silver eyes things is some kind of like special trait from like a family or like blessing. So I'm just like curious if that is right, is kind of where I'm getting at. If it's an entirely yes or no, or
Oh man. Because if I answer the yes or no, that means it'll either prove or disprove your theory.
yes, it will.
Ah, dang. Huh. I'm going to say this is going to be a Terra answer, honestly.
What was the question?
The question being because of like the silver eye detail that
if you're descended from
Garnet said,
any.
am I a descendant? This is going to be more of a
Huh.
Terra answer,
The answer is
mostly
no.
because there you are.
Oh, what was the question
Okay.
again? Like, is
No
he
no-
descendant of like some?
I was basically asking if he was a descendant of like some kind of either like special family or like it was like a
Mhm.
god's blessing or something, that he was like some
Okay.
kind of special descendant, basically.
I will tell you right now, Moose, that you have actually, because of your theory, you had reminded me that I shot that out there at the beginning of the session, and afterwards I've completely forgotten about that detail.
Oh my-
Mostly because in the first sessions, we were trying to figure out like our character
Mhm.
dynamic, like for ourselves. Using Blueby blows as a terms of inspiration, I shot that out there. But now going through all of the sessions, going through 10 sessions, I think me, Kaba, as the player have, solidified that Garnet just wants to be a good boy. That's it. He's just a good boy for the sake of being good.
Fair.
Okay.
That's it.
Good to
But
know.
if Tara wants to bring that option up eventually, hey, who knows? That could be something.
True. Pandragon
But
and Crook,
yes.
whoever wants to go next.
You guys got questions for me? Something for our little boy Garnet?
So is the Garnet family know where he is right now? What he's doing?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Do
a
you
good one.
write any letter or something?
That is a
If
good
they are
question.
still alive?
Oh man, that's a lot of questions then.
You only
Okay.
get one.
No. Just
Stick with the
do you
first
have
part.
contact? Do you keep contact with your parents?
Do I keep contact with
Do
my
they
parents?
do they know
Oh,
you here?
damn.
Okay, so
physically.
basically, do they know that I'm out adventuring?
Yeah.
Garnet's parents know he is out adventuring. Jasper and Opal Geets know their little boy Garnet is out in the world. And I'm gonna make that canon. Tara, make that canon.
I made a
Jasper
note.
and
I'm
Opal
making a
Geets.
note. I'm making a note as we speak. Crook.
There you go.
Mm,
Come on, Crook. Give me a question, huh? Come on, buddy.
the
Look at me. Look at me. Look me in the eyes.
look.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's a good question.
That is a
honestly,
great question.
Icarus.
Damn it. Also, because like
Like,
it could
because
just took my question
it's-
to.
I know, like, I think in the second session, Moose suggested we'd have like a group lore drop, and if Garnet had the opportunity to, Garnet would say, yeah, left his parents over in Tegia.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy. Garnet's just a good boy for being a good boy.
I'm really trying to stay away from like any Ruby Rose, Ruby Blows
Blueby blows.
questions.
Yep.
She
I
blows.
mean, you could. Oh my God, where am I? Where'd I
you
go? I'm
What
right here.
happened?
I'm right here.
What did you do?
Does
you're-
Garnet have any siblings that we don't know about?
Does
Or
Garnet have
a
siblings?
ragtag team of time fighting team?
Oh,
Or three? Or four?
does Garnet have like a posse of his own back home?
Yeah.
Bloke shall blong.
Yeah.
Knees, we got knees.
Blyce Blee. Yep.
Oh,
Blaake Bleladonna.
Balake.
Balake Baella Adana.
Gonna have a posse.
Does Garnet have a posse? Yes, Garnet has friends back home, but I'll expound on this. I'll expound on this. Garnet has friends back home, but none of them were willing to be adventurers like Garnet.
Fair.
Oh, that was a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Crook, it's your turn to be in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You see how
Oh,
much
no,
pressure
sweating,
it is,
I'm
Crook?
crying. No, please, I'm crying.
So,
Oh,
questions
man.
for
It's always the
Podemon.
worst. Like, you don't want to, like,
Podemon.
that's the worst than any, like, speech. You don't want to be first, and you don't want to be last. Oh, wow.
I know.
Someone leave?
Oh no, you're not last.
Oh yeah, you're not last.
Nope. It's one more hot
Let's
seat.
see.
I rolled lower than you.
Oops, sorry.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Podemon. So,
I mean, so-
yeah, what the thing I'd have to know about just Podemon. I'm gonna go for the big ones. I'm gonna just go for the jugular, like I've been, like I
Yeah.
went for. Does Podemon have some hidden agenda?
Oh God, you took my question. God dang it.
No, I need to know. Like, I literally, like, this will determine a lot of how I see him. Like, it's just
Yes.
like,
So,
is
like,
he?
it's so hard because, like, you said, like, this game's like, okay, it's only yes or no questions, right? And then
Yeah.
everyone just gives, like, an answer question.
No,
You're
no.
allowed to say pass, that's what they say.
No, don't say
Huh?
pass.
What was that?
No one said pass.
I'll say you're allowed to
No,
say pass.
no.
If you want to say
No,
pass on
it's
something, you
not that,
can.
because, like, I was so dead set on saying yes or no, and then, like, everyone's just giving out, like the answers
Ow.
at the end.
Oh, yeah, you
You're
don't
allowed
have
to
to
expand on
Just
them.
say yes or no. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to.
Okay, yeah, no. It's only fair. Hear me out. Stay with me on this one.
I
There's
somehow
no
don't
agenda.
believe him now.
No, there's no agenda. It's just some guy that just,
Podemon.
I will
just
need
pulled the
to
lottery.
go,
That got picked by the lottery.
I need to go. Sorry, but I cannot
Oh.
stay until.
Oh, no worries.
Oh,
no
yeah.
worries.
Thank you, Pendragon.
No, well,
Sorry about
ya,
this.
it was
Pendragon.
a
See you on
nice
Sunday. Yeah.
night. So, see you next session,
Oh.
guys.
Yeah,
Be safe. Next session.
Next
Sunday.
session.
Bye.
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 Bye. Be
Thank
safe,
you.
buddy. Have a good one.
We gotta remember to have him ask his question next session.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
so think of
Pokemon,
questions.
like,
Think of questions for
Pokemon, like-
Pokemon and Eileen. One
I'm
each.
doing it
think-
right now. I mean, technically, it's mine.
I was like, you're
mine
supposed to be
now.
able to
Pokemon
answer.
is a guy.
Ask.
Like he literally, he's just a guy. Like
Oh,
he
somehow
was very
Castle's
sheltered.
appeared
And
here.
he just, wow.
Okay,
It's
I have one. I have a question actually.
Yes, you and the friends.
Mr. Podemon. Hi, Garnet Geets from the Tegia Chronicle. Mike,
Tegia what?
The Tegia Chronicle. We're asking, is there any, is there any trauma that you had experienced as to why you're a pacifist?
A pacifist?
Do you have
reason
trauma?
why he's a pacifist. Does he have trauma? No. He's just like a sheltered person living on a mountain with his
Okay.
with his town, and like this is like the farthest he's been from home. Like everything he's experiencing for the first time. Trauma? Oh, there's trauma on this whole trip. There's been trauma like in every session.
Oh wow! Oh goodness gracious! Well, okay then.
So with that being
Garnet
said,
Ge-
then go ahead.
I mean, like, now that because Pandragon's not here, can I ask another question?
Sure, but I'm gonna ask one too first, though, real quick.
Oh yeah,
So-
you first. You
Okay.
first.
So with that being said, now that Pokemon's been off and on this adventure and going out and experiencing all these terrors and sins, does he want to go back home?
Ooh.
I think like no. I think like he's just he's just so quiet. Like he's just so far from home. Like it's just rude to like guys. Can we just go back and like can I just go back and go back home on
Oh.
his adventure? But like you feel like he's just so deep, and the current events from last session, he cannot leave because he feels like that huntress lady knows where he lives and will kill him. So,
The second time I forgot about that. Uh-oh.
Party.
Poor
You're being
Pokemon.
targeted. Oh man, Podemon does not deserve this.
Yeah, go ahead and ask another question, I say, Garnet.
Cool, Mike. Mr. Podemon. Hello, hi.
Thank you.
Garnet Geets from the Sparta Blabber.
How about we just take this to my hotel room? Let's take this to my hotel room after the con.
I don't know what that means. I'm 17, sir.
Oh no, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't want that bit. No.
Cancel counter goes.
You said
up to 1.
Canceled.
I don't.
It's like the Krillin owned counter, but the Crook cancel counter. My second question is, does Podemon have a special someone that he wants to get back to?
I think I like play around with the idea a lot. Like that. Does he have that special special someone? I think at this point he probably is. I think it's pansexual. It's pansexual, right? Where like
Yes.
they're not attracted to anybody at all.
No, that's Ace.
Mm,
Or
That's Ace,
Aromantic. Aromantic's no attraction to
Hey,
anyone.
Which is the flag with the color that's purple, white, and purple? Black, white, and purple. I think.
That's Ace.
So
That's what?
The flag that looks like
Asexual.
Kava's color palette.
Asexual. There we go. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, he's that joke. Oh, he's an asexual. What kind of sexual is he? He's a potato couch. Something. I think he's a asexual potato.
okay then. Okay, because I remember in one of the sessions we played around with that. Like the party teased Podemon about like, oh, is that a special someone waiting for him back home?
I don't think I don't know because like he did shoot his shot with Aline.
What?
So
He
I
tried to.
remember that one time during the party and then he tried to
Oh.
shoot a shot with Aline. So like maybe he's not asexual. Maybe he's does he have a special someone? To be announced. No, to be announced. If any.
No.
I'm
For
right
now.
here.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are gonna go to the farm
And get
together.
settled down.
Yeah, that orchard that you burned down. I
That's a
think.
subplot. We'll build on that in like in later sessions. Just let it go naturally.
It's
Okay.
going to take
okay.
a lot to earn my love.
All right. So with that being said, then I know I'm on the hot seat next, but I'm
Hello.
going to add the rule of I am allowed to pass.
Yeah.
Oh, you...
Okay.
oh, weenie,
I hold
weenie.
too much information in my palms,
That's
and I'm not
fair.
going to give
I
it
know.
away.
You have to
I know.
only pass if it's like a really
If it's a
actual
big spoiler,
like, spoiler.
I will only pass if it's a big spoiler. I swear.
Tara, wait. Tara.
Yes.
I'm going to the mic. I'm going to the mic. I'm next in line.
Oh.
Hi. My name's Kenneth. Oh shit. My name's Crook. I like your session going. I like how the chat is going. I think you guys are doing a wonderful job. But this is the question for Eileen. Is there like some? Is she gonna fuck everyone in the ass? Like, is she gonna turn evil? Like, cause like, I know. Is Zeus? What's Zeus already doing? Like, everything that Zeus where like he's like she's the messenger of Zeus or something like that. Like, she's trying to find Zeus.
That's
Is
the Oracle of
Zeus
Artemis.
the evil Zeus, or is he the good Zeus that he's known in fiction for? Other fiction for?
That was a lot of
I
information.
was gonna say that was a lot of that coming out all at once. Can you rephrase the?
Is she going to fuck us in the ass? Was the best way to describe it.
My brain is stuck.
Now you're gonna fuck everyone in the ass. Yes or no question.
I think he means when you go to betray us.
Yeah.
I think that's what he means, but
Is Eileen gonna betray the party at the end or something like that?
Careful how you answer this, because even if you say pass, that could mean something.
That's true, but I
That
think
can mean anything.
even thinking on it for too long could mean anything. So I'm just gonna say no.
Okay,
Wonderful,
That's
beautiful,
good.
beautiful.
that's perfect. That's perfect. I like that.
Right down
after
to
a
it.
couple of conversations with her, I was kind of feeling she wasn't, but it was still very like it could potentially be up in the air. So I'm glad to know that at least.
That's good. That's good. I mean, Tara is the almighty DM. Tara can
I know all.
absolutely change that answer
What the
afterwards.
fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, there's two cracks! There's two cracks!
My Wi-Fi came back on, but I think it's buffering. Yeah.
It's buffering a little
Shadow
bit.
Clone Jutsu much?
I can't see. I want to see. Wait, I haven't.
I'll put that one away for a moment.
Oh, there's two of them. Whoa!
There's two of them!
Kagebushin no Jutsu.
Damn, I never seen
Damn.
someone so beefy and beautiful before. So look at me.
Here, I'll bring the
Good
other one
looking.
back.
What's
I'll bring the
cooking?
other one back so you can flirt with yourself for a little bit.
Oh.
Oh man.
Sorry, my
Now,
Wi-Fi
well,
coming back on, and it just came back on. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
get off
my
the
question.
phone.
Yeah, take
I'm
a
gonna get off
second.
the phone.
Take a second.
It took my question, Crook. God dang.
I was also thinking along those
All of you were
lines.
thinking
but-
the same
God.
question.
Yeah, that was the big one. I'm glad that he asked it though.
Yeah.
'cause that gives me a bit more free reign.
But it also makes me empty on questions.
No,
That's fair.
For me. For me.
Go ahead.
Huh.
I am here.
I mean, like, I can just. I don't want to say I'll do the cop out question, but you know what? You could call this a cop out question, but I am curious as well. Tara, over here. Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
Garnet Geets. Garnet Geets, or well, technically I'm Kaba from a different dimension. Question. Knowing that Elaine will not actively betray the group, will Elaine be willing to sacrifice for the group?
For the group, like.
Yes.
To get something
If
before you
we're all going down the big bad evil guy and it all comes down to Elaine, will Elaine sacrifice for the greater good and for the group?
I'm past that one.
Okay. That actually just stings a lot more, actually.
Hydrate.
Ow.
Hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate, Joanna.
Oh, man. Thank you.
If I had to choose, I think she'd say yes. I think she would.
I would think so as well. Would you know, knowing that this is very appreciative of our efforts, putting our
will
lives
say-
on the line.
I will say that if like someone like tried to like give you guys shit in the streets of like a town, she would definitely be ready to throw hands.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes you feel better.
That's good, but that it doesn't actually. Because that's not my question. Okay, no worries, no worries.
Moose, what do you got?
That is my
This
question.
really kind of will, I guess, help bridge some of our doubts with that. And this could be a very easy or throwaway question, but it does say a lot.
Ooh.
I'm curious, does Eileen trust everyone in the party fully? Does she
Ooh.
like does she like truly believe that like we're going to be like the heroes that are like going to
Damn,
save-
that actually.
does she does she truly believe in like us or like all of us?
No.
Cuts.
Because if she says no, then like that also narrows it down to
There you
who
go.
she doesn't.
Tara just said no. Ah! It's fine. Us as the
Did you-
players know that, but the characters do
That's
not.
true.
Wait, so you said no?
No.
I figured.
I think that
You know what? Fair.
Hmm.
You have to trust those who you deem
Sorry,
trustworthy.
My headset died.
It's okay.
No worries.
So
Perfect, because I
Hello?
get the.
Hello?
That makes
Hello,
sense at
hear
least then. Who on? Yep, that makes sense on who would be the trusted and whatnot.
That's fair. You know
That,
what?
that limits my options down at least on
So-
who she doesn't fully trust.
that's fair. So there is a freebie question to grab because Kaba grabbed one of Pandragon's earlier. So if one of you guys want to ask one more question, you're more than welcome to.
Heck yeah. Okay.
We should collectively come up with a question.
That's true. Okay.
That's true. Team up against
gonna
me.
throw
for
off-
Elaine, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Elaine,
for
right?
Eileen.
Has
Elaborate or
I think it
Yeah,
went
yeah,
past. Oh, sorry,
take-
sorry.
you'll take the question then.
I'll take the question. Okay, so Elaine had I think they had a fling or there is there something going on with Elaine's love interest currently, if any.
Aline doesn't have a
When-
love interest,
when
but
they-
so I'll give the question to a collaborative effort.
Yeah, I was going to go for the collaborative because like that was like
Yeah.
that was obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't have a love interest because of her like
For
What-
duties.
yeah. Same with Talita.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a huntress.
Talite and Eileen?
I mean that is a possible thing because they,
True.
I will say,
like-
Aline did say that Talite was her best friend.
Oh
Best
yeah,
friend
like, in
with
every
just us.
in every literature, huh? They're just good friends.
Mm,
Live in the same
Best
house,
friends.
sleep on the same bed.
There's no way you two
It's
are.
like
Oh,
these two.
God, there's
This
no
is my
way.
friend. Those two must be friends. Starts
Uh-huh.
making out. Best friends.
Oh! Whoa, is this. Could that happen? Whoa!
Hmm.
Collective question.
So like what? Okay, so what are we trying to figure out exactly?
I
Who's gonna do
don't
this?
know, honestly. Like we know that Elaine will not actively try to betray us, but at the same time, Elaine does not trust us, which is smart. I don't.
Let's get real. She trusts you.
I don't know. And like, if you trust, would you trust a naive child with like the fate of the world?
You're a golden retriever. She trusts you.
Oh, shit, yeah, you're right.
Look, if anything, the person she doesn't trust, I get the feeling it's either me or Pandragon. From
You know what?
Either
I feel like it's more Pandragon because in these last couple of sessions, Platon has been, showing, I don't want to say emotion, but showing more consideration for
Yeah.
emotions and like social cues and norms. When it comes to Icarus, right now only Icarus has just one goal in mind, and that's just revenge.
which could be a detriment to the overall goal
Yeah.
of the
Like
so-
based on the sessions, anytime we've seen a Dragonborn, hilarious as it is, like Icarus one just doesn't do anything about it because just filled with rage and hate. Hence the unnatural 0 that one time. that's how I see it as. And two, like if there's the what's it called, the option of either doing something for Eileen versus having the chance to kill Icarith's father, I think Icarith will go towards revenge.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, dang.
Ooh. Okay, what if we do something along the lines of, I guess, trying to ask like some form of yes or no question about
course.
her relationship with the rest of the huntresses, because that seemed oddly weird last session.
It did. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So we have to somehow word that into a yes or no question.
But hold on. Tara, can I ask like a lore question
Sure.
first? You said that Eileen and Talite are best friends with each
Yes.
other. What is Talite's ranking, or based on what I asked last time, that the huntresses wear the same uniform as Talite? What is the rank of Talite?
You would not really know this.
No, okay. Knowing that's okay.
You know what? If you want to roll a d20 for history
Wait,
or
can
religion.
I speculate?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because so she's a demigod, so like it has to be relatively high.
I feel like Elaine's
I
more
know-
of just an oracle though. Like
no,
who
I mean
embodies the god.
like
Talite.
because I know her
Talite.
dad, like Talite's dad is what is it, Bacchus? However you
Do you
say
want to
it,
say
I
his other
think.
name? Do you want to say his other name?
What?
Oh, the dude, the wine dude.
Because she mentioned in my session 0 basically that her dad was like drunk or like kind of just like a bit all over the place and wild. Wait, no, is it? Wait, no, wouldn't that just be Dionysus then?
Mm-hmm.
Would that literally
Bacchus
be
is
because like
Dionysus.
they are the same god? I guess. Yeah, because is Bacchus
Bacchus is a
Roman
different
then?
name. Yes. I don't know if it's Roman, but I
Okay.
know it's a different name used.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so that makes sense. Dio Daddy. Okay.
She is the daughter of Dionysus. I will confirm that.
Yep. So yeah,
okay.
So that means I feel like she has to be relatively at least high with at least what like specs that she's working with. So
Yeah. So
she's probably high ranking among the huntresses.
the huntresses. But yeah, now that you mentioned that, it does seem weird that, if Elaine is, on good terms with, the daughter of Dionysus, why would we have to, sneak in? Oh my god, hold on. Things are coming together. Holy shit.
She did.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I want to ask a question related to.
I will
like,
remind that in that session she did say that no one can go visit Iphigenia, and if that anyone saw her, they would assume it was someone disguising as her to trick them.
Yeah, but it's like the fate of the world is at stake.
So that's another thing that Platon's pointed out since like the beginning of the campaign is like this is so important of a quest. Like absolutely, like we need to get Zeus back, like because it's the most important thing. And yet 4 randos were brought together to do this. That's like been my entire thing is like why is that no one else is participating in this other than the 4 randos and the woman who is just kind of guiding us.
Yeah, like I've been thinking about that too ever since you like brought that up. It's like, yeah, like why? Kaba as the player is wondering that too. Of course, Garnet's just like, yay, adventure!
Reminder as well for this point. Talite is helping where she can, but she is technically busy with the hunt. Anyas is busy with Troy, but is helping where he can as well. And Pamphilos is busy as a warrior of Sparta with the war going on.
Right. So it's so we're just in layman's terms, our group we're just the interns. Okay, I get it. I get it now. The unpaid interns just doing a coffee run. I get it.
I guess I feel like we should just I feel like it has to be some kind of I mean I want it to be about her relation with the huntresses and the rest of the
you know what
thing, but, I don't know how to ask that.
We know that Elaine is the oracle for Artemis. Like what? I don't know. we can't just go up and be like, hey, so like, what's your relationship to the huntresses? You cool with them or what?
We could ask, is she like a descendant of Artemis, or like something about why she was chosen as the oracle, basically, like something a little bit more about her origins.
That's true, yeah. But would we go up and just actually say, hey, like, because we were also told that, I forgot which episode, I think either episode 9, that there are other oracles of
Yeah.
Artemis as well.
Epiphania is one.
Yes, exactly. And not just Ephigenia, but like others based on what Garnet asked in the town. Just asked some fishermen. It's like, hey, are there like any other like, spiritual people? It's like, just a bunch of oracles, all of them for Artemis. It's like,
Those are just
okay.
priestesses, I believe that he said, visiting, like worshippers of Artemis coming
Oh,
through.
okay. But it doesn't disqualify that there are other oracles for Artemis. Damn. We can't ask him. So what did you have to do? Because that's not a yes or no question.
Ooh. Wait. Okay. So something that's crossed my mind would, and I think the answer is going to end up being no. But
Who knows? Let's ask it.
it was going to be something along the lines of, would Eileen in any way, shape, or form, would there be anything that could happen that would get her to possibly betray Artemis in some regard, or is like basically is her bond to like her god like absolute, is kind of what I'm
Man.
getting at.
Okay. I mean, like,
I feel like the answer is like she wouldn't do anything. Like she's like incredibly loyal. So I feel like it's
exactly,
almost
like,
a wasted question.
based on what's it called, how Eileen acted in the last session about the whole misunderstanding of the name of like the oath of celibacy.
Yeah.
Is like that's hardcore right there. That's already hardcore.
Yeah,
So
she
we
got
already
mad at me for intentionally making a misunderstanding.
Yeah. So we already know Elaine's like ride or die Artemis. Yeehaw. Oshi.
Oh my god.
My Oshi is Artemis. No one else. I have every Artemis merch out there. Oh, man. I'm sorry for like being devil's advocate for everything you're trying to ask, but like I'm also trying to like
Trying to
see
get a
like,
good one here, but
yeah,
like
just trying
Yeah.
to see like how it would make dang.
is
Does Elaine like us?
nah, we kind of asked. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
feel
kind
like
of
that's
asked
a
that.
yes though.
Yeah, we
Like,
did ask that already.
but we asked if
Oh.
she trusted us.
Yeah, that counts. That counts.
So
Which was a
wait.
no, so that means
Oh.
she doesn't like us.
Okay, wait. How about this? Because I feel like this would be like the most light spoiler, but like it would be an interesting one.
Okay.
Does her being half siren come up later in the campaign? I feel like that would be a good yes or no.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I
Yeah.
like that one.
Any objections from
Okay.
Craig?
What was that? Sorry.
Moose wants the question to be: is the fact that Elaine is a siren going to come up later?
Does it play a bigger part?
As a character, I don't think Elaine would betray the party like that.
No.
No, she wouldn't.
I don't think there's a
You're
That's
right.
our
She
scenario.
wouldn't. That is the question from a different.
Earlier.
Yeah.
We're trying to find out basically if she is like is the fact that she's a siren going to like matter to the story in some regard.
Okay. Yeah.
That's kind of
Tara-
what I'm
No, I don't-
getting.
Tara, that's what I'll ask. I agree with that one.
Yes.
I don't
No
think so.
objection. No objections.
The answer is yes.
Awesome.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck! Really?
Okay. Wait,
Okay.
so this is a follow-up question that isn't like part of the yes or no. Like this is just something that did your other party find out she was a siren by this part in the story or no?
No.
Whoa!
I just want to say,
One of them knew.
found out session 1. Found out
Hell
session
yeah.
1.
One of my players knew before. Actually, it was Agatha that knew.
Oh,
Agatha was the
and she's
first one that
dead.
knew.
Dang.
Oh,
Okay.
mm,
Okay.
Oh.
let's go.
Huh.
Let's go.
So
Okay.
I just
yeah.
walk up to everyone that you say is important, and I'm like, okay, what race are they? Like, let me take a look.
Like,
Dang.
let me smell them.
All
Let me
right.
do a big sniff.
I have a yes or no question for Tara as the DM.
Okay.
And it's probably gonna be obvious, but I just want confirmation for
Mhm.
myself. Because we saw cameos from past party members, and I
Mhm.
think you already answered this. Will we have more cameos of past party members?
There is at my. I will say that my last party consisted of 3 people. You've only seen 2.
So we got. Whoa! Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yes.
I will
So we
say I've
got
also
one
already
more.
name
Hell yeah.
dropped. I've already name dropped who the 3rd one is because I talk about them all the
Oh
time.
yeah. No, absolutely. I remember that part. Don't worry.
So yeah, there is
But
at least
now it's
one
confirmation. It's out there. The answer is out there. We did it, everyone. We got
more. Did it?
ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
We got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him. Okay, that was a fun game. I like that a lot.
I like that.
Yeah.
I learned so much.
We did. We did.
It's so interesting because like, you can only say yes or no, but it gives you just enough to want more.
Mhm.
I feel like me personally, I just disregarded yes or no and just explained afterwards.
It happened.
I mean, we kind of did, but like,
I know there's supposed to be
minorly, I guess.
I know there's supposed to be like a hint of mysticism or mystery
Yeah.
to it, but like, yeah, might as well. I'll tell it to you because my answers don't affect the lore for Garnet. Like, it
That
doesn't
you know of.
devastatingly affect the lore. So yeah,
It was yes and.
yeah. There you go. So, my improv classes told me to say yes and.
Yeah, thanks everyone for
Yay.
joining tonight. I appreciate having all of you
That was
here.
super fun.
I love these.
It was
The
a blast.
Dionysus.
Mhm.
I'm glad I could join this one.
I know, right?
We did have another
God,
thing on the list, but we will do that another day. It was just like
What was
guessing.
it?
So Moose and I came up with some duo names, and we were gonna see if you guys
Oh.
could solve
Oh.
who they were, but we'll do that another time. We'll save
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
for
can you
another
just give
day.
one? Give one just so that we can end on that.
Sure. Do you want to pick
Just
which one?
Give. No, I leave it to the DM's
Okay.
discretion here. For it.
Okay. Let me see.
Duo
Just-
names.
You have to guess a ship name that
Oh
we.
hell yeah!
we
and
kinda
ship
It's not so much. It's not just like.
Theseus.
Good job. You win. Good job.
Yeah, I
Game's
did it.
over. But no, it's not like a ship, like romantic ship. Even it's just like any duo. So
yeah.
let me see. Did I go too far? Did I scroll too far? Did I not get there yet?
Aw,
I
darn.
think I scrolled too
Which
far.
one of the party? Which one of the party drinks a lot? I want to ask that.
Oh wait, that reminded me actually of like the one that
I
there
scrolled
was
way
one
too
that.
far.
Wait, can I ask one now since I remembered?
Sure.
Okay, so this is 2 people.
Okay.
Who are the bar attenders? Not the bar attenders.
bar attenders?
Yeah, I have a
Oh.
specific answer for this one. I can explain after. Who are the bar attenders?
In a literal sense, when you say bar attenders, I feel
Yep.
like Garnet would be one of them. I think
Oh.
because Garnet just, helps out at the bar, like helps out at every bar we've been to.
Okay.
But for the other one, attender, and maybe I want to say,
Who attends a bar?
and there's two different. I have 2 different answers. Well, the obvious one would be probably Platon. I would say that.
Yes, that was the
Ding,
answer
ding,
I went with
ding.
for that too.
Oh shoot,
Yeah,
that's cool.
We had a bunch of these, but we'll save those for
I
another
want
day.
more. No.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
I'm
It's
okay.
already
I'm glad
getting
you got the
late.
joke though with it.
I like
so-
that. I want more. No, damn it.
We'll do more.
Can we do
we'll
a Dionysus next week?
No, we cannot have Dionysus next week.
Oh,
I can
come
only pay for
on.
this. I can only pay for this every 5 sessions.
Okay.
Still have to pay me.
I know I'm busy paying moves. I can't afford Dionysus that often.
Actually, we're square, so
I know.
I just gotta figure out which one of the party drinks the most. I got one.
me and
Icarus.
Pendragon.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn it.
yeah.
Because I want to say red rum, because red, garnet, and rum, drinker.
Oh,
That's it.
that is
That's
good.
actually kinda
That is
cute.
good. I do like that. So yeah. So with that being said, thanks everyone for joining tonight. We'll be back on the 24th with the next session of Artemis's Call. Everyone is going to Delos, the home of
Delos.
Apollo.
Down low at Delos.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. It was
I'm
a lot
going
of fun
down low.
tonight.
Yay.
I'm so excited. I'm
Yay,
so
thank
excited
you
for what
so
the
much.
future has. I'm hype. I'm hype. I do have to ask you guys a question, so if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around for like 3 seconds after the stream. So we are going to
Sure.
raid into my friend who is playing Baldur's Gate, because that's D&D.
Baldur's Gate,
Yeah.
yo.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, never heard of it.
That's just D&D.
So we're gonna raid into
Baldi's
Seek the
Guard.
Human, and we will be back on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. I was Eastern
Yeah, Eastern. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, the cardinal directions. North,
The peace.
East, South, East.
I'll be back
Yep.
tomorrow with more Zelda. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful
Whoa.
night. Good night.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
We're out. We'll
Bye-bye.
see you next time.
Everybody.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye,
Everybody.
goodbye. Oh my god, 7 seconds is so
GG.
long. I can't deal with this embarrassment.
30 seconds.
Oh, no, stew in it.
Flip
Stew in
it, flip it,
We're
flip it.
here with you.
And all the roads we have to walk